guys. I can't long rest. There we go. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Hi, friends. It's been a week. It's been a week. It's been a week since I've been playing this character. Blah blah blah. Anyway, wow. Hi. How's it going? Welcome to Heretical Heroes. If you haven't heard of us, that's okay. Just know we are friends who play D&D every Monday at 5 p.m. EST. If you have heard of us, welcome back. We have a quick list of announcements to go through before we start today's game. So, Sal, why don't you tell us about our sponsor tonight?
Charisma 20 Body Care. We make nerdy body care for you for all of your classes. Use coupon code in our Eberron to get 15% off. And thanks guys for having us.
Are you guys still doing the thing with the bounty board?
We are, yes.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
we are.
There will be another soap releasing tomorrow, and it really wasn't prepared for that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I'll go into it a little bit. Coming up this week is the Primordial Flame, the Elemental Lord of Fire, and of course we will have matching soap for that. So, you want to smell like, what is this one?
It'll have a very tobacco-y smell.
Ooh, saucy.
Want to smell like tobacco?
Tobacco.
Buy the soap.
Tabaxy.
Buy the soap.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Next thing on announcements. Totally forgot I had to do this today. If you can't finish tonight's episode with us, don't worry. Our VODs go up on YouTube every Wednesday at noon. That is at Heretical Heroes. And if you don't follow us on the Twitter, we are at Heretical Heroes, where we always tweet out when stuff goes up on social media, as well as when Cameron goes live with video games during the week. Yeah. Totally feel free to check out our Discord as well, !Discord. And just a quick disclaimer, we will be paying attention to chat, but we won't always respond to you guys, just so we stay immersed in the game as much as we possibly can. Other than that, we appreciate your support as always, and we love you all very much. And with that, Saf, take it away.
So,
what?
You mentioned Ted not being here.
Should we?
Yeah, may as well cover it quick.
Okay. Ted is obviously not here today. Don't worry, he's fine. He's just traveling for work right now, but he will be with us again next Monday, and hopefully he will be with us forever and never leave us ever again.
Or else.
But how? I guess we'll get into the game and see how that plays out.
There we go. So last week, our group continued their travel through the woods. They ran into a bunch of bandits who were pretending to have been part of a caravan they saw pass by. Our intrepid heroes, seeing through this ruse, saved the House Kundrak convoy, at least half of it, and made their way to Hope, where they met Velarn, Vesta, and a tremendous amount of information was garnered for several people, and some other interesting revelations came to some of our other characters. And there was a little bit of revelry that they ended their evening with, and we'll pick up the next morning just before sunup as you find that excitement just kind of stirring you awake, Nadia.
Okay, so I'm going to creep out of the inn, and I'm going to head to the troop grounds.
Okay.
And
are you trying not to be seen as you exit the inn?
Yeah.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
Oh boy, oh boy, guys.
Are they going to be
It's a 22.
Oh, you're going down, and you remember that there was a squeaky step, and you're able to dip past it, and just as Rondus turns his back to start cleaning something, you just kind of slip through, and the door closes behind you, and you make your way across to where the troop is near the north part of town.
Perfect. I'd like to find Leander's carriage and just sneak into his room and sit there until he wakes up.
Okay. You pop open the door, and He's already up, sitting, making some tea. Good morning.
Gosh darn it, I was trying to scare you.
Oh, I had some things to do earlier this morning.
Okay, well, hi.
Hi. You made it here safely.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that you're okay.
Yeah, the whole party's here.
Oh, good. You seem like you're in a really good mood.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
For somebody on the run, that seems odd, don't you think?
Yes, it is. It's very odd.
He takes his cap and goes down. Tell me.
Remember that thing I told you about? The reason why I left.
Yeah?
I may have found someone who could help.
Here?
Yes, here.
Be careful.
Okay. I'll be careful. But I'm excited and I'm glad you're here. And I want you to meet them and I just want everything. Like
I think it would be important that you make sure they're okay with meeting me.
okay. I'll do that. I just wanted to scare you, but you were
I'm very happy for you. Just don't get too excited too fast.
I'm not excited. Who are you talking about? Nah. Not me.
Don't be gone too long. Your friends will worry if they can't find you.
I love you.
I love you too. Be careful.
Okay. I'll be around.
All right. Come see me and let me know what's going on.
Okay. Bye.
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 And he just kind of he smiles.
Bye.
Bye.
And I leave.
So you start making your way back across. First sun kind of comes up over the trees and caw of a toucan kind of brings you up. It's not quite like the rooster's crowing, but it feels about the same, and you kind of start to stir in bed.
What does a toucan calling sound like?
Toucan! I have no idea.
It's just
I
in
love
toucan.
Beat you.
Here we go.
No, toucan.
I can't put toucan.
Give me my inspiration, John.
That's fair. No, that was good. So you wake up, Aster, and Nadia's bed is empty.
Okay. Does she have, like, did she leave any of her things, or?
Everything is there. Like, it just...
Okay. Can I look through her stuff?
Oh my.
Yes, you can. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Does she just have like a journal or backpack?
She does.
Okay.
Just out and about?
Yeah. The journal would be like in the backpack in like the front pocket.
Gosh. Oh man, I don't know if I'd actually do that though.
There's like colorful leaves and shit sticking out of it and everything.
Of the journal?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm not.
It's the truth, you're a Hollywood.
Give
That would be
me
kind.
an intelligence roll as you kind of put everything back.
Okay.
Oh.
12.
Okay. All right. So you kind of put everything back and set her bag back where it was.
Oh. I see what you're doing. I'm gonna immediately feel guilty that I even thought briefly of doing that. And I'm gonna take my things and go downstairs, see if they have, like a continental breakfast.
You
Like you get in, the Marriott or something.
make your way downstairs and Ronda's is there. Oh, morning.
Good morning.
Breakfast?
Yeah, sure. What do you have?
Typically eggs, some meat. You can do fruit.
How about all three?
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Yeah. Pick a seat.
Back corner table.
You'll learn. About this time, I imagine the two of you would probably start waking up. I feel everybody's fairly early risers, it seems like.
Yeah.
You kind of...
Let's sleep in.
It's weird being so far away from the ocean. There's none of that, like nice lulling sound of, the tides, and you're just kind of like, fucking inland. Belric, when you wake up, you hear an alarming amount of birds.
What are they saying?
Just like, grain, hungry, caw. A lot of idle bird chit chat.
Are they like directly outside?
You can hear at least like 4 birds like by your window.
Okay. I'll get up quickly and go look out the window.
Okay. You look up and before you can even look to the ones up there, you see like every house and building around here has just kind of a few birds on it. And it's like, just kind of there, you keep hearing an echo of, where is it? I don't know. Why are we here? Rest. Safe.
Hello.
You hear, hello? And like just all the multiple different tones, pitches, just kind of, and 4 birds just kind of all cock their heads at you from above you.
What are you doing here?
Flock stopped. Food, rest. Seems safe.
I think it is. Where are you going?
Towards the sunrise.
I hope you all have safe travels.
You too.
Oh. I don't think I can do anything to help them with Fruitcraft.
Okay.
I'll look longingly out the window towards them and then realize I can't do anything and then summon an acorn for Patches.
One with as you pull the acorn out, one with kind of a sharper, more curved beak says, snack?
Of course.
Patches just kind of like tucks back down in like this.
I'll hold the acorn out.
No, snack?
No.
Oh.
No.
All right.
No.
Just kind of flies off. And you see the other 3 very quickly after that all fly off and go move to another building.
Give the acorn to Patches.
Just like with a big one.
We would never get to you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't like birds.
So anyways, you see Balrich have a fight with a bird.
Yeah. That's your mornings.
Yeah, I just... This is my morning cartoons, I guess.
Hey, who thought, did you ever think you were going to be teamed up with a Disney princess?
No.
Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. It's actually pretty apt.
That's fair.
He's a little more charismatic than me, I think.
I don't know.
Balric just goes, when will my love begin?
I don't know any Rapunzel songs. Sorry.
It's a good movie. You should watch it.
Once
Anyway.
this morning's episode is over, I'll go get breakfast.
Okay. See Maul just kind of, that look that Maul always seems to give you in the mornings, and then he leaves.
Why does he always give that look in the mornings?
Oh, I don't find it annoying or anything.
No, I just
find
imagine
it's
yeah.
like...
I don't imagine it being a bad thing, but I imagine it's a lot of the same.
Good episode.
About the time you're coming down the stairs, you see Nadia pop open the door of the inn, and Aster is sitting at the back corner table, tucked away in the shadows. Rondis is walking across with a fairly good-sized plate of food and then a small one of fruit.
I follow the food.
Okay. It leads you right to Aster.
Good morning, Nadia.
Morning.
Where did you go?
Oh, I went to the stream. Learn underwater basket weaving. So it's a useful technique for weaving baskets.
They teach underwater basket weaving
Would we be around for
here.
this?
Yeah, you would be. Yeah, I'm assuming you're walking toward.
Yeah.
You'd all be getting to the table at the same time.
They do. That's real. It's good for catching crabs.
Ulrich's shaking his head now. Are you lying to me?
Oh, I can't.
What would
do
you
this.
know?
I'm not. It's a joke.
What?
Not a straight-faced
Warehouse
joke.
worker.
That's not it.
What would you know?
I was joking.
Standing man?
Okay.
Solid maneuver.
Rondis is just gonna kind of survey this weird interaction. Does anybody else want breakfast?
Yes.
Me, yes. One of everything, please.
Okay. What can I get?
Same.
2 of everything.
I'll kind of point to the fruit platter and one of those sounds amazing.
Do you want the big fruit platter?
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah.
This cantaloupe's amazing.
Oh. How much?
2 silver, 5 copper?
I got it, guys.
Did I already pay for mine?
No. Yours is a silver.
I'll give him a silver. I'll give him 2 silver.
I'll be
Where?
back shortly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where?
Do you need anything for your friend?
Oh, he'll pick off my plate.
Okay.
Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Not many people recognize patches.
Syanna, up here. He walks off. So you're all in your nice, quaint inn. Aster's got her nice breakfast, and everybody gets to watch her eat.
Oh my god, guys. These eggs are so good.
Perfect.
About
It's bacon.
3 minutes later, plates come out, get all laid before you. It's a big plate, like a big bowl just full of fruit.
I'll just immediately start taking it.
Do you want a spoon or fork?
Either.
You do your thing. Gives everybody their food and walks off. Anything else?
I'm
Nope.
good.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What?
I'm gonna eat.
Why would I need a fork for fruit?
Why not?
You don't need to eat it with your hands if you want to.
But-
sometimes fruit juice gets you all sticky.
But that's the best part.
I mean,
Because then you can lick
but
your
what if you
fingers
have to work
afterwards.
outside after the fact and then you just get dirt that sticks all over your hands?
Then you just have dirty hands.
I mean, that's not very fun.
Ah,
I thought you worked in a barn.
I worked in an orchard. An orchard, not a barn.
trees grow in dirt, right?
Yeah. I'm only saying if you get fruit juice and then dirt on you, it sticks a lot more than just normal dirt, which you can just dust off.
I'm still not understanding what the problem is. It's just dirt.
This is
Forks.
a woodland creature you're talking to, alright?
Well, I don't. I live in the city.
He's from the woods.
You're from the woods?
He has a pet squirrel.
You do.
He summons acorns from thin air.
Anyway, statement still stands.
Is any of that technically incorrect?
I never told you where I came from.
You're not from the city.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
Read like an open book.
Yeah, you're probably convinced that you're about as from the city as Aster is.
I'm just eating.
Oh, me too.
A few more people filter into the common room as you're sitting down there. There are 9 gnomes sitting between 2 tables shortly after you guys get your food, all dressed in a variety of bright colors, and they've just got stacks of books with them.
Which one's grumpy?
What?
I mean, they all look a little grumpy, honestly.
Yep. They do.
Oh man. I don't know what's wrong with you guys, but this is super awkward this morning. Nadia, I'm sorry. I went to look through your things, but I didn't. I promise you. I'm getting past this awkwardness because I feel super awkward right now.
We're awkward? You were looking through my things?
I didn't. I wanted to.
Okay, well, to be fair, I want to look through everyone's things all the time, so that's okay.
I mean, you can look through my backpack
I
if
already
you
have.
want. Oh.
I'm joking, I haven't looked through your backpack.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Can I insight that?
You can. I don't think you have.
No, I haven't.
I mean,
16.
there's not much, but you can tell
You don't
me
think
look
she has
through
23.
what-
Oh, it's okay.
She definitely has
I
not.
don't need to.
I promise, all I saw was your journal sticking out. I didn't read it.
You didn't read it?
No.
Now I'm offended.
What?
It's my
Why?
journal. It's beautiful. Why wouldn't anyone want to read it?
Oh, so can I read it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Look at that. Best friends.
Uh-huh.
It's literally just a bunch of drawings of dicks, and I'm writing a screenplay, and I find like leaves and shit, and I keep them in my journal.
You're writing the screenplay?
Mm-hmm.
No,
what?
just skipped over the dick
I don't
part.
know.
I mean, you can find dicks drawn anywhere. That's not super special. No offense,
mhm.
but... Wait, what did you say about the screenplay?
You were in the Navy. You realize that
I don't know. I don't know why. I'm just writing a script, and I don't know why. And it's usually just like bits from the day.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. My
It's
journal's
weird.
just full of stuff I have to research.
No, I journal for me, so I could be happy. I wouldn't want to make it homework.
But I like homework.
Well, then that's your happy. My happy is
He's going to see if
Dicks.
you can read all their books.
Oh my god, that's a really good idea. Excuse
Father of the
me?
Gnomes.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Where'd you get all your books? Is there a library here?
And he just they all just kind of erupt into laughter, like they're like pretty sure you're. Oh no,
What's
No.
funny?
there's no libraries out here.
Oh. Well, where'd you get your books then?
Korenberg?
What's Korenberg? Takes out the journal.
He said cornbread.
Corn. You said. What did you say?
He one of the ones towards the back gets kind of a look and hops down and he kind of walks over, gets real close to you. He's like, oh, Korenberg Library. It's in Vilago. That is where we are from. We assumed it was obvious from the dress and being gnomes.
Where
But-
is it? Where is it based out of?
Zilargo?
Zilargo?
Yes. Zilargo.
Thanks.
If you don't mind me asking, I actually, you kind of fall with, I hope there's someone coming. You fall within kind of my area of study. Your parents, do they have similar coloration to you?
No, my parents are both human.
Really?
Hmm?
Do you live in town or you were just passing through?
I'm from Breland.
Fabulous. could we set up a meeting to maybe sit down and I would love to ask you about your family history. It's so rare to find a we have a word for it. I don't want to insult you in common.
Beautiful woman.
Or but
Well,
you
yes.
insult her in a different language.
Well, no, it's hard to translate. A random generation of tiefling. A lot of times it happens when it's very rare to meet one who has both human parents.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to, I could put you on a research paper.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you'd actually be in the library.
The library you just told me about?
Yeah, it's the largest library in Corvair.
Cornberg? In Corvair?
Yeah, the whole continent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much, but I can totally tell you what I do know.
We'll have to set them up. Maybe I can find your father and your mother, and we can talk to them too.
Okay.
Fantastic! I am very excited. You have made my morning.
Oh.
I came out here for stuffy research to help these guys, and now I get something actually good and useful.
I'm glad I made your morning.
Yeah. The books, these are for specific projects. So I mean, this
What
evening
project are you working on?
we're here for the large dragon shard.
Oh.
Yeah, they were mining about a week ago, and one of their miners caught on fire. So
Oh.
What?
yeah, caught on fire.
From the dragon shard?
They suspect. It's big.
Is that normal?
There have been small burns. It's magical energy. That one's kind of big. This guy caught on fire. I think part of it is because he was a hobgoblin. And just kind of the
What does
fur.
that have to do with anything?
He's furry, like your friend.
Oh.
I think your friend would be slightly more flammable than the rest of you. I don't know if that's true.
How much would you say that thing's worth? The whole thing is one big.
We're not sure quite how tall it is. Estimated. There's thoughts that it could be worth a couple 100,000 gold.
Huh.
Wow.
A lot more for some reason.
That's a lot.
One of them says that he thinks it's actually cut. We haven't got a good look at it yet, and if it's cut, it actually could be upwards of about 2 or 3 million.
Huh.
But nobody's ever cut the dragon shard that big. So
It's a pretty
I mean,
big cutter.
there's a first time for everything, so.
well, I'd hate to see what their first times for this were, because they'd probably mess up a few times, and I imagine there's a lot of people on fire.
Mm.
But
Oh, they sound fun.
What did you say your name was again?
What?
Sorry.
I am Kloop.
Clue?
Kloop.
Your name is Clue.
Kloop. Yes, it's a very, very common
You
name.
have made my day.
C-L-O-O-P.
C-L.
Yep.
I thought it was K.
Clue.
Clue?
Clue.
Mr. Clue, when did you want to meet for talking things?
Well, if you have doing nothing for dinner this evening, I would be more than happy to buy you a meal.
Sure.
Okay?
Oh, Aster's got a date.
Oh,
It's a
no.
research thing.
It's a research date.
She is much younger than me.
Purely academic. Plus, I like
I'm married as well.
guys that are a little bit taller, no offense.
Like that changes anything.
Wow.
You have a very cynical friend. Kinda
Yes.
looks maybe a little bit offended and walks away.
Okay, later then.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Me too.
Would you look more offended if he was taller?
Would have been easier to say. It's kind of a distant offense.
Someone had to say something.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in a research paper.
That's exciting.
That's pretty cool.
You're basically a library superstar.
No.
Library celebrity. Oh.
I don't think those exist.
There's a first
Sure.
time for everything.
The library's pretty famous.
Have you heard of it?
Probably.
Sure.
Is it like super impressive?
I've heard of it.
That's not what I asked, but okay.
It's pretty impressive.
You know about it?
No, if most heard of it,
Oh.
it must be impressive.
I'm from one place. That's it.
Well, they said it was like the biggest library in Corvair, so it's got to be pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Oh man, I could get all my research done there in like a week.
That place must be so flammable.
Why would you?
You're probably right.
Why would you automatically think that?
There's just
Not
so
even
much
just-
paper.
Not even just the books and the paper. There's probably a lot of dust.
Yeah, and like the whole thing's made of. It's just a pile of kindling waiting to happen.
I guess
They
it
should,
depends
like-
what the building's made out of.
Yeah. We should back
We
up
should
all that
research
information.
arsoning.
Rondus is coming back over is in not arsoning here, right?
No.
Oh.
Of course not.
Do you guys need anything else?
No.
What do you know about the Kornberg Library?
Cornbread.
It's supposedly the biggest one in Corvair. I think probably a little bit of boasting from the gnomes, but I've never been to Zalaro myself.
Oh, okay.
Do you have like after dinner mints?
I have some peppermint sticks if you would like some.
I would love one.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll leave and come back about a minute later with some,
You asked that so weirdly.
just like a bunch of like chunks of peppermint in like a small dish and just kind of set them down.
I take the dish and I pour it into my pockets and I put it back. Thank you.
He just takes it 2 steps back, picks it up, and then takes it with him.
You're very weird. But like in a good way.
Yeah, I mean, I just keep dropping my food everywhere. Normal people, boring.
Oh, I thought I was pretty normal though.
No, you're not.
You're purple.
You're exciting.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Just because I have purple skin doesn't mean I'm not normal.
Okay.
I have blue skin, but I'm not normal.
You're most certainly
Yeah.
not normal, but it also has
Exactly.
nothing to do with your skin color and everything to do with your personality. Anyway, so I've been thinking about something.
Why have we been talking about burning down a library?
I don't know, it was their idea.
It seemed like a fun topic at the time.
No. People work hard on those books.
He's not wrong. They probably have like a
Now
bunch
I
of
do want to.
fire extinguishers. No! I have an entire list of things I need to research.
At this point, you might, even afterward, probably start to get that they're probably messing with you a little.
You guys are very infuriating.
Good.
I get that sometimes.
Balric, you talk. I don't want to talk to them right now.
Should we?
Do you have something in your throat?
You good?
Should we talk about what happened the other night? Maybe.
What other nut? Like last night?
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should.
Maybe we should talk about that.
You mean about my brother?
You know.
A little further back.
What?
happened?
I can't remember. What other nut?
We helped someone get killed.
Oh.
Is that not? Am I the only one that's still thinking about that?
Honestly, Mackenzie still doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about.
The
The
assassination.
assassination.
Oh, okay. Totally slipped my mind.
It
Sorry.
It had to repress it. It was so bad.
So did she actually die then? Rat? Did she?
Flint has her title now. So I would assume yes.
But you guys said we did it because we had to.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't make it any better.
Then, do you think it was worth it?
You're alive. She's alive. I'm alive. He's alive. Gideon's alive.
Where the fuck is
Yeah,
Gideon?
where is he, by the way?
You have not seen him come downstairs.
I'm gonna go to his room.
You, when you get up there, there's a small note taped to the door.
I'm gonna read the note.
Had something to take care of. I'll be back in hopefully a day or so. Don't worry, I'm fine. And the way it's written, there's just kind of that subtle subtext that he definitely wrote it, not under duress.
I imagine it says something like, "Greetings, Nadia. It is I, Gideon Wildflower."
Well, when it's actually when you open it, just kind of like just sparkles. Like there's just like you rip it and just
There's
everywhere.
Perfume emanating from it. Just
And
like
that's
that
actually what's
glitter
keeping some of the
all
glitter
over you.
stuck to it.
Yeah.
Is like it was sprayed the perfume for the letters, glittered it, and then you just open it up and like you.
And the signature at the bottom is the same size as the entire note.
The very end of the very small R because he slightly. He went a little bit too
Facing
big.
wrong.
The I started with a high. Wow, with a heart.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like that episode of SpongeBob with the eye.
Big ass bee.
Yes.
Squiggly little pea. I come downstairs.
Okay.
He will not be here for a day or two.
It looks like
Okay.
somebody
Oh.
threw glitter at Nadia's midsection, just like band like this big, just like covered like all in like the grooves and folds.
Did like a glitter bomb explode on you or something?
Oh, you didn't see it?
When she does that, just like more glitter just kind of falls off on you.
I'm fine with it. Need some more sparkle in life.
There you go.
I'll read it out loud. So, yeah. What you said there, you forgot.
Okay.
Alright, so then he just left.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll be back?
Maybe.
Do you think he'll be back?
If he says he'll be back, he'll probably be back.
Okay.
But he likes to leave.
You sound like you're upset.
Nope.
Are you lying?
I'm like shoveling pocket mints into my mouth.
24.
Were you lying?
Yeah.
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 I imagine it's actually probably not super hard to see.
Yeah.
Nadia, can I ask you a question?
I mean, you just did.
It's the only one you get. One per day. Unless you pay.
He'll just kind of go back to eating.
You're always very snarky. It's unnecessary.
Barik, yes.
Way more fun though.
No, he's right. I already did ask one.
Well, you get a second question. What's the actual question?
But she hasn't said it's okay.
I just said it was okay.
For the one question that I
No,
asked.
You see, there is no.
He's gonna start laughing.
Wow.
So proud.
So, did I do that right?
Yes, you did
You
it.
did.
You're very right.
Good job. And see,
Everybody, the two of you, the most percent, everybody just kind of turns and looks when Balrog starts laughing.
Yeah, it's like a deep belly laugh.
Oh, he
You see,
sounds
in
like
the
he has
future-
the best laugh ever.
The only limit on questions is when someone finally punches you in the face.
I mean, I'm still gonna ask permission to ask questions because there's common decency and all that. Anyways,
That doesn't work out for you very often. I feel like.
Manners and stuff.
maybe not, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing it.
Anyway, what's your question? For her, not for me.
What? I don't know how to say this properly.
Gideon's weird and you don't like him?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of part of the appeal.
I think he grew on me.
Yeah.
I
he
kind
does
of
that.
like him.
He does that.
I still don't trust him to say the truth all the time, but I think he's pretty fun.
Gideon is like me, but the things he does they've been self-serving a lot of the time.
I was gonna say that, yeah, he kind of seems less mindful of others.
But at the same time, sometimes what is self-serving to Gideon means keeping the ones he cares about safe.
I don't feel like I can trust a word that comes out of his mouth,
You probably shouldn't.
and that makes me very uncomfortable, and not just for the obvious reason.
I understand. With him, I like to look at actions. Yes, he's very good at actions that help people.
Should I be worried about what he knows being present with my conversation with Velarn?
I wouldn't be.
Okay.
Although I guess you're royalty, huh?
What?
I don't think it counts.
Okay.
I don't think it
No,
counts.
Gideon's specialty is royalty and being able to weasel his way into the high courts. And he has a knack for making people who don't deserve things, for making those people no longer have things, which I very much admire.
Can we go back a second?
Yeah.
What?
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 Oh, the whole, like, noble thing?
Yes. Yes, that thing.
Well, I guess, yeah, you guys you weren't there for the whole conversation with Velarn. So, he told me about my daddy's family history, and he said that my father's the bastard son of Xander de Canith and some noblewoman. Which is why my daddy's so smart, because his daddy's so smart and he made the gun and stuff. But I honestly don't know much about DeCanith, apart from the fact that they made those scary vehicle machine things. So I'm not sure how to feel about that. Are you okay?
I mean, how do you feel about... I guess I don't know what to ask next. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I know my father didn't have a good relationship with him, and I've never really felt the urge to find my grandfather and, you know, make a relationship with him. So just knowing he's who he is just explains more on why my father's so smart. Which apparently he was also a safe blower.
How'd you...
Okay, so real quick. Alright. Velarn, my father, Rawl, and a fourth person who is no longer alive were in some sort of bandit group with each other. And they did a few jobs together. My daddy was a safe blower. Velarn is pretty good at tracking, I guess, which is, I think, why they brought him in. And he said Rawl could destabilize governments pretty well.
Maybe he was a better shot.
You're probably right about that.
Seems like a weird mix.
Yeah, he didn't really go into it too much, but,
Like, I mean, I'm no expert on criminals by any means, but it seems weird to have someone who can get into safes and someone who can track people and then destabilizing governments. That seems like a big jump.
I
Those
don't
are
know.
just specialties.
My daddy was...
Guy with the gun's the guy with the gun.
Velarn said my father was a crack shot.
Two guys with guns.
But he at least tried not to hurt people where he could. But, I showed you that letter he sent me. And the paper he talked about, she'll open her locket, take out the rune card, and very, very carefully put it on the table.
When the paper unfolds, there's no creases.
That is, be careful. That's something that
Feels weird.
I didn't fully touch it. I said, like, went in, she said that, and I just...
they got that on a job, and the fingerprints are my father's, Velarn's, Rawl's, and the fourth person whose name I can't remember starts with a B. Methinks. Does it start with a B?
Barris. Go with Barris.
Barris?
Barris.
Okay. See how that thumbprint looks like old blood?
Yeah.
He's dead.
Oh.
Which means the other three right now are still alive.
So every time one dies, a thumbprint will appear?
Well, there's four thumbprints on it. 3 of them look like fresh blood, and 1 of them looks like dried blood. When one of them dies, it looks like Barris's. But the thing is, this little piece of paper, she'll take it, tuck it back away in her locket, apparently is worth a lot of money.
Who's paying money for bloody handprint paper?
They got it on a job, and from what
Looking around?
From what Velarn said, it's kind of like a safe deposit or some sort of bank account that accrues interest.
Give me a perception roll. Sorry.
And the last of them alive gets the gold. But they can't kill the others because that renders it forfeit. But they can get someone else to kill the others if they want to. Which is what I was gonna ask earlier when I said I've been thinking. Do you think I should trust Velarn?
One of the gnomes didn't leave. And it's just kind of, looks to be just kind of going through a book, but you notice his eyes flick up at you guys a couple times.
That's a tricky one.
Do you think I should trust Velarn not to get my father killed?
I feel like if he wanted to do that, he would have done it a long time ago. And I trust Velarn.
What about Rawl?
No one should ever trust Raw with anything ever.
I kind of feel like we should take care of Rawl so he doesn't hurt my daddy. But I don't think killing him is the option. I don't know.
Rawl's probably in a decent amount of trouble right now, to the point he probably doesn't have a chance to go looking for people he can't find right now.
Maybe, but that note also said that if we could find him and turn him in, we would get a lot of money, which means he's not in now, he's just running around.
Yes, he is running.
So anything's possible.
Flint's network spans more than just New Throne. You ever heard of Hook and Hitch?
So he might need a lot of money too.
Everyone would probably have heard of Hook and Hitch at this point.
Within you've probably seen stuff within the city. There are several buildings that would have said Hook and Hitch. Like there were buildings all over Kabara. I don't think you've seen anything here that specifically indicates it, but yeah, you definitely would have seen them around in the city. There, probably a good half the buildings had some sort of relationship to them, or half the businesses.
Don't they fund like half the stores or something like that? I saw the name everywhere.
It's a large organization that owns other large organizations that own smaller organizations. He has reach. Rawl is running. He's not seeking.
I don't see why Flint would pursue Rawl outside of
Flint doesn't have to do anything. He could set up a bounty and Flint's got the money, anyone's gonna go for it.
Why would he?
If he captures the person who assassinated the king's sister, I don't remember what her rank was.
She was first minister.
First minister, and presents that person, how much credit would he get with the city? How much renown?
Does he need that?
Why not? The more the better.
What you've said before, it doesn't matter. He has the city in his pocket anyway.
You can always have more in your pocket when you're a man like Flint.
So you don't think Rawl would go after my father at all?
I don't think he's gonna have the time.
Do you promise that?
No.
So then I can't afford...
So are you going to give up looking for your brother and go home?
No, the second I found my brother,
Rawl's also... They've all had this paper for a long time. For a long, long time. You think that he would have waited until now to do something?
Yeah, but we kind of ruined Rawl's life, so... I may not know much, but I know, I've read stories about revenge and such. And that seems like a good motive as any. But... I'm sorry. I've been talking too much. You guys can take over the conversation. I'll just listen.
That gnome gets up and leaves.
Don't apologize for talking.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Step outside real quick.
Okay.
You get outside and make sure, heads up towards where the large dragon shard is.
Okay.
You're gonna keep following?
I'm gonna catch up to him.
Okay.
Like my normal walking speed's probably enough to catch up to a gnome.
Yeah, you can catch up pretty easily. Are you being stealthy at all about it?
Nope.
Sees you coming up. Can I help you?
You're enjoying our conversation?
Sorry. And he pulls out. He goes to reach into his coat. A little badge. Korenberg Press. Sorry. It's my job to listen to things. If you want, I can
forget everything you just heard.
I'll leave major details out. He reaches in, pulls out a couple sheets of parchment, and he's like, "Listen, buddy, I don't want any trouble. Here, just what I got. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is everything.
It doesn't take much.
How's your memory?
Really foggy right now.
No. Should maybe get to a doctor.
Yeah, no,
Do you need help getting there?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Just kind of, Jesus, this place is, God, I gotta stay in the city. And just kind of like scurries off.
I'll just head back.
Okay. Maul's gone for not even 2 minutes. Strolls back in.
Oh, that was a quick walk.
We should be more quiet.
Okay. Did something happen?
Yes. In the future, we should be quieter.
Okay.
Maybe just not even have these conversations out in the open to begin with.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Ron
No,
says,
no.
we'll start walking back over. You guys need anything else?
Do you have coffee?
Sure. Of course. Siren. He walks away. He'll come back with some really strong coffee.
I'm sorry that I don't know these things.
You shouldn't be sorry.
I mean, I am. You guys are all kind of experts at stuff, and
Yeah, well, it's better someone's like that.
doesn't feel like it.
About that time, the door will open and you'll see Velarn peek his head in and kind of look around for... Come on over and sit down. Morning.
Hi, Lauren.
How's everyone doing? Everybody get settled in all right?
No, pretty good, yeah.
All right. I gathered up a list of supplies that I'll need for what we talked about. Gonna take me a few days to get everything all gathered up.
Could we help to make that faster?
Yeah, I mean, it would... I can't leave at all probably for all of today. I've got to actually head over to the dig site. Gnomes will probably be there any minute.
Oh, the gnomes with all the books and stuff?
Yeah.
They were here, they just left, so.
Oh, fabulous. All right. Well,
Turns out one of them's with the press.
they've got a couple with the Korenberg Press with them. It's a big find. Mr. Blaylock was the one that hired him to come down. They've got some of the most knowledgeable people around, so they're going to come down and take a look at it. It shouldn't be a big issue. Don't worry about it. But he pulls out a piece of paper and he's just sets it down. And, I need some honey, water primrose, and some seaweed. Oh, not some seaweed. A couple lily pads.
That's a weird assortment.
It's magic. I'll be honest. Really, all the stuff I do is all kind of very formulaic. Your father taught me a little bit back in the day. He's no wizard either, but he knows the math behind some of this stuff. You can do quite a bit with just the right ingredients and right symbols.
I suppose, yeah, that makes sense. I shouldn't have been surprised by that.
Yeah, talented guy. I mean, I think that's how he was able to forge the guns. But I don't know. He's still. You ever get that secret? I'll pay you handsomely for that one.
What secret?
How he made the guns.
Oh, right.
He's always kept that kind of quiet. Did he ever teach you?
No, I barely know how to use this thing.
Worth a shot.
That was a pun.
It was. It wasn't intended.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Well, I have to get going. Take some time. Look around town if you need any supplies. Mercutio's. Just be prepared to haggle if you really want something. He's
Okay.
a character. But I can meet you all this evening if you want to see if you can pick up some of those things.
Oh, shoot.
If you head up towards the lake, you can find some of that.
Lily pads?
Lily pads and the primrose.
Okay.
There's quite an assortment up by the lake.
What time did you want to meet tonight?
I usually finish up at the office around 4.
Okay. I have a dinner arrangement. So either as soon as possible or after the fact?
You're looking for your brother and you got a date?
No, no, it's not a date. He's married.
I don't think that actually technically matters, but...
Why do you guys not value marriage, at all?
No, I think I value it greatly. I just don't necessarily think that's a deal breaker for everybody.
Also, some married people don't care. Like, together as a unit, they're just like, you do what you do, I do what I do, and we still love each other.
Oh. Well, I've only ever seen my parents, and they're both very monogamous and very much in love. Kind of gross, but I didn't know anything other than that. But yeah, I mean, before or after?
Yeah, you just want me to come get you here?
Sure.
Okay. He gets up kind of hurriedly and makes his way out.
Gonna incite the hurriedness?
That's totally fine.
It's 16.
You're not sure what caused it, but there was definitely a little bit of discomfort there. And that's about all you were able to pick up. Okay.
How did you know there's somebody with the press?
Well, I know first and there. Talk to one of them.
Oh, okay. Did you say anything interesting?
That he heard us talking.
Oh. On or off the record?
Oh, very much on the record.
Oh, no.
I have the record, though.
Oh. Okay.
The fireplace is lit, if you were wondering.
Yeah, I was gonna hit that on the way out.
Thank you.
It's not just you on the line.
Gonna go get us some waters.
Are you actually going to get water?
Yeah,
Okay.
somewhat.
Oh, okay. All right. So you get up and
I'm gonna watch him.
Yes, me too.
I'm gonna go talk to the bartender.
They're cleaning glasses. What's going on, big guy?
Can I have 4 waters, please?
Sure. Starts filling up glasses.
What was your name again?
Rondus.
Rondus. Did the Minotaur who came through here talk to you at all?
I mean, ask me where, that's just a few questions. Yeah, why, what's up?
Could you tell me what he asked?
He asked me if I ever spent any time up by the lake. I told him that's where we pick up most of the herbs that we use. He said something to me, but I don't know what it was. It was in a different language, and it was when I thought it was just kind of one of those weird like druidy things. He had talking to birds, things like that. There was a guy that used to come in here that had a bird, and your father had like a 10-minute conversation with him. What? Oh, sorry. You're he wouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. That was me slipping through. I'm very sorry. Yeah, no. I talked with the bird for a while. I don't know. You know him?
Yeah, I've met him a couple times.
Are you actually trying to be deceptive, or is it just his power?
I mean, I'm not lying.
Wait, do you have this?
You're keeping a bit of a secret, I think. What's that, Mo?
I wanted to get up and go to toss the notes in the fire and listen also.
Okay, give me a perception roll. It's going to be at disadvantage. You're like across the bar from him.
Okay.
Unless you're like trying
Can
to...
I also make a note? I would be actively trying to be quiet because he just told us to be quiet.
Okay.
Your own worst enemy.
11.
No, Balric actually listened to you for once, and he's just kind of had his gigantic hand up in front of his face. It's very clearly keeping secrets.
So he's got his hand like this?
I imagine fairly.
How would you put your hand?
Probably.
Sneak up on this side of him.
Give me a stealth roll. He's like, I haven't seen him since then. I don't think he's around the area if you're looking for him.
Do you remember the other thing he said at all? If you can sound it out even.
Let me. He's gonna give it a. He's gonna say something. It sounds Sylvan. You get the way, but the first words. It sounds like he's saying, "Dancing pigs the way," but that doesn't seem right. Get up on the side of him. As you would hear like the last syllable of something very like very flowy coming out of Rondus' mouth. Obviously having a very hard time saying it, not something he really knows. You're not even sure it's a word.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Take 2 silver and put them on the counter and grab the waters. And
Water's
turn
free.
to the left and start walking.
Oh, it's right there.
What?
Hey there.
Hi.
Taking an awful long time.
We were talking. Back up.
I saw you talking.
I'm gonna just move around.
Can I help you?
No.
All
I'll
right.
just leave.
Goes back to cleaning glasses.
You guys are so weird.
Now comes back with 4 glasses of water.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So, good job. More subtle. This means I'm talking about secrets.
What secrets were you talking about?
I pound of water and then put the empty glass in front of him.
Nice.
It's his business.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get another water.
Before you even get there, Rhonda has got one ready. You relax.
Thank you. Bring it back.
He's gonna walk over and you know you all stick out a little bit, right? Just
I've been told I do that because I have purple skin, apparently.
I mean that's not as big of a deal, but you guys,
He knows.
if you're gonna have long conversations all throughout the morning meal and well into it, people are gonna start to notice. This is
People not have conversations here?
yeah, but usually not for nearly an hour.
Oh,
There's
it's
a
been an
time
hour?
limit.
You guys have been
You
here
have
for a while.
You have a time limit on talking and eating?
No, you're more than welcome to stay, but
Should we?
I mean,
should we
I saw your buddy over there follow the gnome outside, and I don't know. I just seems like you guys are trying to keep stuff hush hush, and
Should we try laughing more? Do you think that would help?
maybe.
I can't laugh on command.
Have
Well,
you ever
just-
tried laughing without smiling?
Just imagine Nadia told a very funny joke.
I don't think her jokes are funny half the time.
Oh.
Just imagine I just told a very funny joke.
I don't think it's that.
Hey,
I
thank
think
you.
I
This
just
conversation just got longer.
No.
Goodbye.
I don't understand them is the thing.
Okay.
But when I do, they're funny. It's just I don't understand a lot, so. That sounded so awful. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm sorry. I like your jokes.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Let's get some lily pads.
Okay.
I leave.
Okay. You walk out. There's a bit more hustle and bustle going around. You can hear clanking from the blacksmith shop. Bunch of guys out by the Kundrak Tower laying stone and finishing the top bits of that obelisk-looking building. It's very, very boring-looking dwarves in their square towers.
Square.
Yeah, hustle and bustle going around. Where's everybody heading to now?
I mean, we might as well, since we're here, go to Mercutio's. He probably will have the honey that Velarn needs.
Can I be honest? We've been warned about Mercutio like 3 times now. I kind of don't want to go see him.
We can get the lily pads. Nadia can handle Mercutio.
I mean,
Yeah.
if the lily pads are at the lake, we should probably stick together if it's quite a hike away.
Sounds like a common place to go.
Did sound like a common place to go.
The lake?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably would have got a glimpse of it on the way up here. It's probably about an hour's travel through the woods,
Oh.
through a little bit of jungle. Yeah.
I mean, if you guys wait for like 2 minutes, I can easily just go in and go out and get it.
That's not what it sounded like, but I'd like to see that.
Okay. like to go to Mercutio's, please.
All
I
right.
will follow her.
Start heading off.
Real quick for Honey, he owns the general store. What else could go wrong?
I had the hiccups. Don't look at me weird.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You get over towards, and it's one of the bigger buildings in here, and in just a variety of shades and colors. Mercutio's is written on this huge sign. Bright green walls, bright yellow door.
Oh wow!
All the glass, you can't. It's kind of like a weird effect to it. So it's almost like that. It like distorts the sizes of things. So you're looking through and like everything's different sizes. So it looks like there's a bunch of cool stuff inside, but you don't actually know what any of the stuff is.
So it's like Gideon, but as a building.
Yes, that's actually probably a very apt representation.
You want to go in?
I want to go in.
Okay, let's go in.
Okay.
Are you guys coming or not?
Okay.
Sure. It's the brightest building I've
It'll
ever
be
seen.
fine.
But all right.
Just for Honey, and then we'll come back out and go to the lake. You don't have
to talk. I'll do all the talking. Or Aster, if you would like to also talk, but I'm going to talk no matter what.
I'll let you lead.
Okay.
Honey, only Honey.
Honey.
I'm going.
You open the door and a couple chords from instead of a bell, it's just like a fun doom 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 as it goes in, and behind you open up the door and there's just drawers and cabinets covering most of the walls, different sizes. There's a few tables scattered out about it. On the tables there's a bunch of random knickknacks. There's just rope over here, and then inside the rope you'll see a random potion bottle. It looks like a general store, just everything's just thrown up in cabinets and on walls.
Wow.
And there's this counter at the back and a cobalt blue tiefling with silver horns. What's going on? You came to
Hello.
Mercutio's.
Yes, we have.
What? You are new.
Very new.
You're a tiefling.
I am, as are you.
You're only the second tiefling I've ever met in my entire life.
Really?
Apart from myself, so I guess... No, yeah, you're the second. Math.
You can count yourself.
Okay, so third?
Yeah,
Okay.
I count me. I mean, it's taken me a while to know me. I mean, I'm glad that you know you.
Who wouldn't count you? Am I right?
Exactly.
Give me the spiel. What's this all about?
What do you need? It's Mercutio. I have everything you could want. You want the rope? You want this? I mean, over here we've got the iron bands of Bolero. I've got your healing potions.
What's that?
And points over on this little pedestal. It looks like a ball of metal bands. It's like, ooh, and I have one of these. Yes, sir.
Oh no, I'm not raising my hand in game. I don't know how else to do things in
Oh.
D&D. I was wondering if you said they have a wall of drawers.
Yeah.
Do they have ones that it's just the drawers are this big and there's just a shit ton of them?
They're actually a variety of sizes. So you'll have some small ones and you'll have some big ones.
I'm not listening anymore.
Looking in drawers. Okay.
I love you so much.
You don't know how anybody could possibly keep track of this inventory, because you open up one and there's nails in this one, then you open up the next one and it's straws, and you're just this. Where is the connection here? One right next to it is a pan. He's like, well, I have this. I just actually got this in, and he pulls up what looks to be a foot-long metal tube. It's a chime of opening. Slightly used, but still good for a couple more uses.
Honey.
I am considered pretty sweet, but
Look up from the drawers. Just
typically I prefer to be called Mercutio. What is your name, friend?
We need honey.
Act 3.
We came in, we're looking for Honey.
Oh, let me see what I have.
But we're open to hear whatever else you have
After
on top of
we
that.
get the honey, just so we don't forget.
You, my friend, look like you have the most exquisite of tastes. How much money do we have? Or how much money are we talking here, I should say?
Money for Honey first.
And he's like, all right. And he goes over and stands behind the counter
Subtlety.
and just closes his eyes for a second, and you see him just kind of, nosy one, go over to the other side, the third row, fourth from the bottom. There may be some honey in there if you would be so kind.
Let's go do it.
Slide it open, and there's little tiny jar.
Do we know how much we need?
No. Probably a bit more than that.
That is all I have at the moment. And he reaches down and he starts flipping through pages. I'm not due for another shipment of that for a few days. And there are bees up by the lake.
Okay.
I mean, if I have of my own concoction, Mercutio's miraculous bee repellent. Can I interest you in some?
You can just talk to him.
Would you like some?
Thank you for telling us about the bees, and I will leave.
Is your friend ill?
I'll take the honey.
He is allergic to strong personalities.
We're gonna still get this.
Ah.
Why not just get an empty jar and we can get our own?
Or we could do both.
They're supporting a business.
I mean, we have to buy a jar still.
What do you have that's fun?
Fun. Well, let me see what I have.
Look at me. Look at me. What do you think I would think is fun?
Do you plan on going on a boat anytime soon?
Probably
Yeah,
not.
I wish.
Okay. And he's pulling through like a few little
You want to go on a boat?
chests on the front, and he's like, well, that won't do any good. And he has like a feather in his hand, puts it back in there.
Ooh.
He's like, oh, opens up pulls out a box, sets it down, and opens it up. And there's kind of like a funky looking robe. And he's like, these patches. Pull them off, and they turn into things.
What kind of things?
Well, I mean, daggers, lanterns, a mirror, some rope.
How much is this? How much is it?
This one gonna cost you 75 gold.
75 gold? What if, instead, listen to me.
I'm listening.
There is an amazing traveling troupe in town right now. What if I got you complimentary tickets to their show tonight? They run about $75 already.
They do, and if
What are
Leander hasn't
dollars?
already given me some tickets
Dollars?
since Leander hadn't already came in here and used that one on me already, I would say yes, but I don't have anybody else that I need tickets for, so and scalping is I think it's wrong.
What
That's
if
not scalping. I'm part of that.
Well, no,
organization,
selling
so
you
of course.
giving me tickets and then me selling them.
What tickets did he give you? Standing tickets?
No, he gave me. I got front row. He
Backstage tour. See how it all works. We have pyrotechnics. We've got makeup, special effects makeup. You could look at our costume
pyrotechnics, and he goes like this, and just like streamers pop out of his sleeves. He's like,
Oh, we deal with
"Come on,
fire.
this is Mercutio. I'm a showman."
We deal with flames. Flames, every color. Or, how about this? And I'm just gonna rosemary, and I'm gonna turn into him. We have very interesting special effects.
Are you gonna try to do his voice?
We have very interesting special effects.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Backstage tour.
I still can't give it to you. I'll make it 50 gold for you.
how much
50 gold?
would a pomegranate take off of it? A very special pomegranate that you can't get here. I know for a fact.
Make it 45 gold.
Oh.
Do you want some money?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
I'm certain.
You can always. I'm around. You can always come back later. Everybody comes back to Mercutio.
Will the pomegranate pay for this jar of honey and an empty jar?
That's fit, right?
Okay. I'll give him my one pomegranate.
How long has this been in here?
2 or 3 days.
Okay. over and sets it
Been
down.
like a week and a half.
And he pulls out a piece of parchment and folds it. Pomegranate reduced and sets it.
Oh no.
Pomegranate reduction.
He'll put like 7 gold and then he'll cross it out and put 5.
What if I played you a song? I don't know, man. I just really want it.
How about this?
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep it around for a couple of days.
Okay.
And if you come back, if not, and somebody else buys it, I mean, you know, I bet you must know that these things must fly off the shelf in a town like this.
Sarcasm.
You're too good. But yeah,
That was a tricky one.
it's worth a shot. But yeah, if you need anything else, maybe one more thing I'll offer. 5 gold. You put this in your friend's drink, and he will mellow out like that. I would let him know first, but you know, you should get him to give it a shot.
You want us to drug the Minotaur?
He seemed like he was very high strung. I just, thought you'd give him something to help him relax a little.
Where I come from, people use those to do not so nice things to people.
No, that's what you ask before you let him know before you put it in. Be like, Balric, this is going to, help you relax.
How'd you know his name?
How did you know his name?
Why? Because I can read all of your. Place is enchanted. Very rich. Mall, Aster.
What am I thinking right now?
You're thinking about fruit.
No.
No.
What's my name, friend?
Nadia.
Okay.
No, really, I'm just friends with Velarn.
Okay. Okay, we
He
tried.
told me to treat you guys good.
Aww.
You know it's treating us good.
Yeah, I already was going to cut you a deal on it.
Nadia, we can come back in a few days. Maybe we'll get more money by then and you can get your robe.
Okay.
Look it. Little note for Nadia. 2 days.
We can come back later. We've got stuff
Hey.
to do.
Just do me one favor.
Mm.
Hands up as you leave.
Hands up? As I leave?
Yeah, where I can... No, not you. You. Where I can see them.
Me?
I mean, Maul's really the one you should worry about. He was poking through all your drawers.
I think he would just hit me if he wanted something that bad.
As we leave, I'm going to make
He's
a
not
point
wrong.
to touch everything while making eye contact with them.
I like you. We're going to have a lot of good times together.
It was nice to meet you.
Always come back to Mercutio's.
I'll see you in 2 days!
You will. They always come back. And there, as you leave,
Oh, no.
it's a different chord. It's just dum, 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 dum.
Now I take out my whistle stick and just the very end.
Okay. So, where did you go after you left?
Balric is just outside pacing.
Hi, Balric.
Hi.
You okay?
No, I didn't like him.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, we got the honey.
I still look like him.
Wow, you said that to his face.
I leave.
I've never seen you judge someone before.
Balric, come
It's
back.
kind of
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Balric, it's just me!
Nadia.
I did a thing in there. I forgot to drop it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that reminds me. The hat's on. I spent my time
Focusing on the hat.
focusing on the hat last night.
We
before
really
bed.
need honey. We should go get that honey.
Thinking real hard
should-
and want to change
let's-
myself to look like Nadia.
Okay.
There was a big judgment on that man in there.
Doesn't feel like anything's happening.
I'm heading towards the lake.
Nadia,
What's up, Aster?
the hat doesn't work.
It doesn't work. What?
You sold me a faulty hat.
Oh no! Did you get that wet when we went swimming?
When did you go swimming?
When we jumped off that boat.
Yeah.
Then we put it in my
Magic-
waterproof bag.
Magic washes away
No, I put
sometimes.
my gun in your waterproof bag.
So
Okay.
maybe it doesn't work anymore. With the salt water, it really corrodes the magic.
You know she lies
I
a
need a
lot
deception
too,
roll.
I mean,
Oh, no. Well, I didn't roll that great.
yeah, but she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't sell me a fake magic hat.
I don't even
Why
know.
not?
7, 8, 9, 13?
I don't know.
Nadia's very evasive and really trying to pedal this back.
Oh, unrelated. Here's 10 gold. Okay, I love you. Let's go get some lily pads.
Could probably feel the disappointment emanating from
Wait,
Ulrich.
why are you giving me 10 gold?
It's just because I love you, and sometimes, in case you need anything ever, you offered to help me
Nadia.
earlier. Okay, let's go.
You don't have to pay for my love. I give her back the gold. Don't worry about it. It's
Oh
fine.
man, do you just feel really guilty all of a sudden for no reason? That's strange, right?
What are you talking about? Why would she feel guilty? Why?
Why indeed?
I sold you a fake hat. I didn't know you. I didn't
I'm-
know you. That
let's
was
go get
my
some
job
lily
when I was in
pads.
the troop. So like, I saw you and I just sold you the fake hat, and I was like,
So you
I'll
guys
never,
just started to
I'll
head
never
off through
see
the
her
woods.
again. And
Okay.
then
If it goes with me.
here,
I'm going
you
to
can keep the
stay
hat.
immediate.
Oh, okay. No lily pads?
You know what? I was really mean this morning, and I told you I didn't like your jokes, so we're even.
Okay.
And I really like the hat, even if it doesn't let me change into other people.
It looks really good on you.
I know.
Lily pads!
I am gonna take my gold back though.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
that's not
definitely.
very
Please
nice.
take. I don't want it. It's dirty.
A little upset about the hat, but it's a really good hat.
It
so
is a nice hat.
It's a nice hat.
You give Dave inspiration.
I did, don't worry.
Good.
Well, I guess we should just go to the lake then, right?
Yep.
Or
We've already left.
Oh.
I yelled from the distance, lily pads, and then we were still going.
Didn't hear you. We were
Devin Polish.
having a very important conversation.
They're up the road, a little bit as you start to go.
And jog after them.
Jeffrey.
Okay. So, heading off through the woods, are you just kind of traipsing through, or?
I'd like to try to find like a path that people might have like made before if they go to the lake a lot.
Okay. Give me a survival roll at advantage.
What? Survival at advantage. 16.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry. I needed 2 hands.
Why just say it?
Why didn't you just
So
say
well.
it?
I don't know. because they can't see stage signals.
You're on camera.
These are invisible when I do
No,
stage
they're
signals.
No, that's how that works.
See, thank you.
No, you're on. We got a camera there. We got a camera there. We got a camera there. They're all over the place.
You've been punked. There is no actual game anymore.
Oh man.
Oh.
All right, everyone, let's call a quiz.
How'd your survival go?
Oh god, what did I roll? What was it, 16? 16.
16. Okay. You're able to find a path. Maybe not the quickest path, but it's a bit circuitous through the woods. You see birds flying through. You hear off to the right. You hear something kind of moving quietly through the woods, but not quietly enough that you're not.
Oh my god, is it a tiger?
Dang.
You don't hear anything.
I'll just be aware.
Aware. Okay.
Aster will just be humming to herself like a song that they used to sing when they were picking fruits off the trees in the orchards.
Okay.
Nadia will take out her violin and, without the bow, just like plucking little tiny notes as she sings.
There's a monkey following you at one point.
Mocha fist.
It's
Not at all.
pretty empty on the path. You get up towards the end of it, and it lifts up a bit. And as you come up over the edge, it's a big, probably the most crystal clear lake you have ever seen.
What color's the water? Is it like blue?
Yeah. And it's just from the edge, probably about 5 feet from the edge of the water, out a good 100 feet in every direction, just flowers and vegetation, and it's just like teeming with life out here.
Oh, wow.
You see some like weird jungle rabbits jumping through the jackalope jumping through the flowers and moving around. See some birds swooping down. There's actually somebody out in the distance. You really can't make it to it, but there is a boat out like towards the middle of the lake, and it's absolutely gorgeous out here. There's another small section of trees a little bit further up, off to the eastern side of the lake, and it goes almost up to the mountains.
You guys know those romance novels?
No.
I know Smut.
No.
Okay, you guys know in Smut, sometimes people like propose to each other?
Wow,
This is a perfect proposal spot. I'm claiming it now for whoever I fall in love with. It's gonna happen right here.
Is there like beach? Does it go down, or is it like a ledge into the water?
It goes down just a little bit, but it's
Right here.
a little bit. It's dirt, like that last little bit, but the vegetation starts a lot closer than you normally expect it to start. Like this is quite a bit of like fauna and stuff here.
Right. I'm just wondering if I could literally walk down to the water.
Yes, you could.
Okay.
Yeah, you could walk right down to the water.
I'm going to walk like feet deep, just
Okay.
like over my feet.
You see some frogs and some fish. That once you get in the water, you can tell again teeming with life. Probably a bit more than you would have expected out here, but
I'm gonna run out into the lake. Hey Mom, look! And I'm just trying to like bear catch like salmon with my one hand. I'm like,
give me an athletics roll with disadvantage because you've never tried to catch something in the water before.
I'd like to look for either lily pads
natural
or...
one.
Natural
Wow.
Yeah.
You see, you just kind of make your way out into the water. You feel it's the perfect temperature. It's just cool enough to be refreshing, but not so cool that it's uncomfortable. Just you've never seen water this pristine, and then just and you see Natty just reach for a fish and just go into the drink, just completely submerged and just down.
I was just kind of like enjoying it, eyes closed.
You didn't even get close to that fish. Just scatter in every direction. So you're gonna start looking for
either lily pads, primrose, or the bees that might have some more honey.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
Okay.
What are you up to, Valric?
Well, first things first, seeing how gorgeous out it is, I'm going to have Patches sit on my head instead of in the coat.
Okay.
Just be careful. There have been some birds that have wanted to eat you. But enjoy yourself, and I'll like put my hand over him so he can look around without. And then I'm going to just kind of generally look around on the long shot that there's something I might recognize.
Okay. If you want to give me an investigation roll too.
18.
18. You spot some lily pads. They're a little bit further down.
Mm-hmm.
You see the primrose, but it is, you have to swim across the portion of the lake, or you'd have to go about halfway around.
Okay.
But you're able to catch a glimpse of exactly where it is, but no sign of bees so far.
I will go get some of the lily pads and then make my way over to the primrose.
Okay. How many lily pads do you want to grab?
10.
Okay. Bunch. Stuff them in your bag.
They're kind of slimy.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Frog touches you. One where you go to grab and like a frog like rubs against your hand.
Oh,
Big
hi.
old toad. He's like this big.
Oh, wow. You're as big as my face.
Oh, jeez.
Just kind of
Wait, do you understand me? Oh, no.
No, friend.
Okay.
You get it, Nadia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. I don't believe you.
So you're just floating around in the water?
No, I'm still just standing, like,
Oh.
just with my feet in.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to catch a fish while he's close-eyed.
Alright, give me another athletics roll. How'd investigation go?
Could I argue advantage being from the woods?
What are you looking for that's woody that would give you the advantage?
I'm looking for something that is...
Nick, would you get advantage?
I mean, Shut up. There is a way to argue this proper. I do not have it right now. 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
You,
Well, knowing how this particular Minotaur acts, at least I think I do. Could I use that?
yeah, I'll give you that one.
7.
Okay.
Damn, dude. Fuck.
You're kind of making your way around. Just kind of. Honestly, you're probably just so blown away by how much you feel nature just kind of teeming out here, and you find yourself like way away from the group, just kind of like in the middle of the field, and just nothing, just no indication, just kind of looking out, and there's just flowers and patches, just kind of like, what are we doing?
We're just looking around.
You look lost.
It's really nice out here.
Reminds me of home.
Me too. We should probably get back to the others.
Yeah, I see birds. That one's big. There's just like, it's a distance away, and it's still got some big ass wings.
Hello!
It's rock.
Oh my god. We're dead!
Let's make this a little more reasonable. It's a vrock, which is a demon rock.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can start making your way back over that way. You start making your way down and see somebody just kind of paddling through, heading back towards the group in the boat. It looks like just to be a single figure. You get towards the primrose, and you swear you hear something kind of off behind you. You've heard it kind of rustle a couple times in the past few steps, and at this point it's kind of like that, not just a breeze, and you're pretty sure you're being followed by something.
Who's there?
Just kind of like a weird stillness. Just kind of no sound, no response.
I know you're there. Come out.
And you see something kind of like head off back into the in the other direction, staying low. You see plants move, but you don't actually see any figure.
Okay.
Get over and you're maybe like 50 yards from the primrose.
I'll make my way over, but try to keep an eye and ear out.
Okay. For picking them, I'm going to need another survival check from you.
Oh, get out of there. Scroll. Ooh, it's a 17.
Okay. You're able to get 5 good, fully intact flowers.
Can I try for one more?
For one, just one more? Sure.
Roll again?
Yeah, give me another roll.
Okay. Different dice. Scraw! 22!
Yeah, no problem. You're able to get. You end up with a full baker's dozen. So.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I'll make my way back to the group.
Okay.
And I haven't seen any like bees or anything. Bees.
You have not, no.
Okay.
So you get back. You were still trying to catch fish, right? How'd that second one go?
I think 4.
4. Oh. Okay. You are not good at catching fish.
At this point, she's just like sticking her head underwater and trying to see if there's any like cool rocks.
Yeah, you found a nice blue rock.
Yeah, I take it.
Nice and round. It'd be probably if you're into skipping stones, it'd be a perfect stone skipping rock. Or sling
Did
stone.
you catch one?
Yeah, but I I let it go because it's a terrible life, a fish above water.
Yup. I'm gonna try to throw my harpoon at a fish. Just stop being this and then just...
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Did you get a natural 20?
I did.
You see Maul spin out his harpoon and throw it, and when he pulls it back, there's 2 fish. There's one on the main part, and then like there's that like hook part, and it's got one on there too. It's like he's not even in a line.
Those are the 2 I just let go. Why would you do? Shut up! I walk away.
We can share it later because you half caught them, right? Right?
About the time you get over there, Beric and Maul standing there with a harpoon with 2 fish, just kind of like flopping the last little bit on them.
Oh.
Keep going.
Wait, is the whole group?
You're probably getting back towards them about the same time because Balric got about as far away as you did, so wandering off. So
Guys, I have gifts.
Gifts?
What?
I'll take out one of the primroses. Give it to Nadia. For you.
And it's pink.
Your favorite color. And I'll give Balric a primrose.
Thank you, Aster.
You're welcome. And I'll very awkwardly... Mom, would you like a primrose?
Do you eat them?
No. It's just something pretty to hold on to.
It's the team uniform.
Fish?
Is that the one you caught?
Yeah, I let it free and it didn't. Yeah.
Maybe we could bring that back to Velarn and have it for dinner tonight or something.
Sure.
it's a good sized fish.
I'm gonna keep a primrose for myself.
Okay.
Tuck it in my hair, near my horn.
Keep in mind it matches.
No, don't. So that's what I thought too.
Just kind of like holds the flower like this and just kind of sits down.
I need art.
I need art.
I couldn't find any bees or honey, but I suppose I maybe didn't look hard enough.
You said there's a person, like, in the lake?
Yes.
Excuse me!
See the figure kind of stand up.
Do you know where there are bees?
And a voice who kind of Belric?
How does he know your name?
And you see them sit down, and there's kind of a hand gesture, and you see just kind of ripples in the water just kind of start pushing the boat along. And gets a little, as it gets closer, he stands back up again, and you see a orcish figure stand up. Belric! What are you doing here?
I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just gonna fucking rush.
You've... I'm trying to think if you actually ran into him at all. I don't think you did. No, I don't think so. So, you see Bauer just start splashing through the water. The boat gets to you surprisingly quickly, and this orc hops out as he's probably about waist deep, and Bauric's like here still. And she just kind of gives him a big old hug. He's like, "What are you doing out here?"
What are you doing out here?
I came out, I had a friend with the construction company. They needed somebody that knew how to do some healing, so I figured come out here and, you know, lend a hand where I could.
Okay.
And frankly, New Throne, it's, felt like something was just a powder keg.
I'm so happy you're safe, Faradar.
Me too. Do you think I wasn't?
I had... Flint made me think otherwise.
No worries. It'd be tough to take old Velarn down. Who are your friends?
Oh, wow, yeah, this is, Nadia.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great, actually, now.
Aster.
Hi.
Aster, pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Gives you a big old handshake.
And this is Mom.
You look a bit familiar. But
Used to work down at the docks.
ah, okay. I don't think we've ever met. Veradar.
Everyone's...
Big beefy hands.
I'm gonna, like, let patches onto my hand and put them over.
Hey, little buddy. Acorn.
He did the thing you do.
You did the
Yeah.
thing he does.
What? Feed a squirrel?
Yeah.
Just conjure a nut out of thin air.
People can do that type of stuff.
Did you do the thing with the water too?
Yeah. It's way easier than rowing.
That's so cool. Balric, your friend is cool.
Yes.
Would I recognize any water magic like that, maybe?
You've probably seen like a shape, not shape water, but there's one where you can, basically create a card. Yeah, you've probably seen people use that type of magic before. But well, yeah. I'm getting ready to head back to town, but we should get together and.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Are
Yes.
Are you gonna be in town for a while?
A few days at least, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful place out here. Just be careful. Big animals, and I know old Balric here is quite the animal charmer, but just watch out.
Not every animal wants to be charmed.
Yeah, exactly.
There was something following me in the underbrush when I was looking for some flowers.
Maybe.
But
maybe
it
like a
ran
little,
away after I said I noticed it, so.
Small jungle animals. Some of the smaller ones will try to catch something bigger with a group. But if those ambush predators, if they get noticed, they'll kind of skitter off. So you probably just startled it.
Okay.
Just a couple occasionally get dinosaurs up over here too, and just be careful, especially the big ones with the claws. There's never just one.
Have you ever eaten dinosaur?
I don't eat meat.
Okay.
You don't meat. You don't meat. You don't eat
You don't
meat
meat
either?
You don't eat meat either?
No, Balric doesn't eat meat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I don't.
I like a good steak, no offense.
No, to each their own.
Fish on a stick.
Well,
have you seen any bees? We're looking for honey in particular.
yeah, if he points up to the north, you go up there. There's a small grove of trees in there. Be careful. You got some big ones.
How big?
Bees?
Big.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. There's I've seen a couple giant bees around here.
No, I didn't sign up for murder hornets. That's not.
Yeah, there's about that big. Yeah.
He's into it.
We should go look at the big bees.
But
From a distance.
Or
from a
closer.
distance.
Did you? If you don't want to mess with the bees, did you try Mercutio's in town?
Yeah, he had this like tiny little thing. It was, but
What's up, buddy?
Are the bees, if for some reason one of us does get stung, is it poisonous?
It'll definitely be a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, you could end up with, nothing that's gonna, rot or necrosis. You'll kind of feel really crappy for about an hour or so, but usually it fades after that,
what if you're allergic?
Then you swell up like a balloon and you float away into the atmosphere.
With one of the big ones, you probably just die.
Oh, it's a good thing I'm not allergic then, huh?
Yeah, that was an odd question too, but
Are you allergic? Is that why you're scared of bugs and stuff?
I've never. How do you know if you're allergic?
I don't know. I guess you just get stung and see what happens.
Well, I have not seen what happens to date, and I don't really feel like finding out that I'm allergic while being stung by a
Probably
bee
gonna
the
go
size
see
of
some
my
bees.
entire body.
well, stop by my house. And be great to see everybody. I'm right next to Hadris at the blacksmith.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stop by later.
Yeah, of course. Bring your good old little patches with you. I'm gonna get back. I got a broken leg I've got to set, so
Ew.
yeah. One of the miners not paying attention in the mud. But all right. Great seeing you.
Yeah, you too.
Just kind of makes his way off, and then just a bird. And just goes.
Before he walks away too much, I'd get him in another bear hug.
Oh, he'd give you one back, and then he'll fly off.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
Let's go look at
He just
these.
turned into a bird.
Yeah. And I walk away.
And that's what we'll pick up in 15 minutes.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back in a Toit 15.
Toy.
Toy!
Stay tuned. Thanks
Toit
for
15.
stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Wave your hands in the air if you feel right.
And now back to your Space Jam Anniversary Edition.
Wait, are we back?
We're back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey everyone.
What do you think? You think I would? No, I would totally do Space Jam for funsies.
Thanks for being back with us. We are.
Come on, it's like
Let's jump right back into our heroes heading off to find some honey.
Thanks for coming to our comedy show.
bees.
Bees.
Bees?
So, start making your way up the side of the lake. It takes you about half an hour to get up towards the trees. The amount of different flowers that you see in that time is outrageous.
I would like to collect a bouquet if I can.
Yeah, you're able to get quite a variety of flowers. Give me a survival roll.
Okay.
Could I also collect a bouquet?
Yes. If you're gonna start picking flowers, give me a survival roll.
That wasn't as good. That was a 7.
7. So you're able to find some gorgeous, very floral, lovely smelling, brightly colored flowers, and you both have 2 gorgeous, good smelling, brightly covered bouquets.
I'm gonna press it into my journal.
What are we gonna start doing now?
The whole bouquet.
As we're walking. No, just the one of the flowers that I got.
Oh, okay. So you're not gonna do all of them.
Oh, I will do one on each page.
Okay.
Yeah, towards the back.
As we're walking, I'm going to be removing tassels and string from that costume that we had, and I'm going to be dressing up the bouquet really pretty.
Okay.
That looks great.
Thanks.
You get into this small glade of trees, and you start seeing some bees here and there, just kind of buzzing about. If you all want to kind of give me an investigation roll as you get in there, looking for, unless you have any specific ideas on how you may go about it.
I think you know what I'm gonna say.
You're gonna talk to the bees.
I'm gonna talk to the bees.
I'd like
Okay.
to listen for the loudest hum.
Okay. Give me perception at advantage then, because you're looking for something very specific.
I'm kind of staying away.
You're kind of staying away. Okay.
I got a 19.
You got a 19. Okay.
Ooh, not good at all. 9.
9.
9.
Hello, bees.
Busy. Ooh, bzz. And just kind of one flies by. What do you need? Make it quick. Busy.
Could we? Is there something we could trade for some honey?
I don't think so.
We do have a lot of flowers.
Can we understand him? Did we decide how this works?
I think the way we read it is,
you can talk to them.
I just talk and they understand me and I can understand.
Are you
them.
talking in common currently?
Oh, I know. We did discuss that also.
Oh yeah. So he's that.
I think I remember he speaks in Sylvan.
Yeah, it's a very flowy. It's a little bit weird sometimes coming out of Balrog's mouth because it's a very, very light, wispy kind of. You feel like just kind of it's a very air-based language, and he's just chit-chatting with these bees.
I'm protecting my flowers from the bees.
No steal from the hives.
I don't want to steal at all.
Give me persuasion at disadvantage.
Persuade that bee.
$16.
16. Only the queens can let you have the honey. Bzz, big queens this way. Just he zips off.
I'm gonna go talk to the queens and I'll rush off after it.
Wait, should you take the jar?
I'll be back.
Okay.
You're going by yourself?
Sure.
Okay. Balrog just starts chasing after a bee.
Does he get out of eyesight?
He will start to if you. Yeah, he's going further than you can see.
Should we follow him?
Sure.
I will take out one of the flowers and just hold it up. like how I fed that bumblebee that one time in real life, but I'm gonna try to attract more bees.
Okay. You get a couple as you start following after Balrek. You're not totally sure why you're not getting. Oh wait, did you get rid of all of your bouquet? I'm sorry, I want to check that. Or you just
I was in the middle of like taking one by one and pressing them into the pages.
Okay. Both you and Nadia don't need to reach up for bees. You are like you have.
I've dropped the bouquet.
Okay. There's just like they just slowly, like, they're not hurting you, but there's a lot of bees around your flowers. Like, you picked like bee food.
I just want to be friends.
They're just kind of all crawling over your hands into the flowers.
Okay.
So you start making your way. Are you guys walking after them, or are you guys going to try to keep pace?
Walking.
Okay. So you're just kind of jogging along. And then you come to this spot where the trees kind of seem to darken as they get a bit bigger. And it just kind of zips off, and it's that way. And you can see into the trees a bit, and it's kind of dark. You can see what looks to be some like light glinting through like a hole or like a cavern or something, but you can't totally make out what's further in there. You probably actually have to walk deeper in to see.
Okay. I'm gonna call after the bee. Thank you so much. And start to head in.
Okay. So you start making your way in.
This is how I die.
You see, as you guys are coming along, you see Balrek kind of step in between two trees and steps into kind of shadow, and you start to lose sight of him as he heads on in. It gets kind of weird, this kind of like hollow sound.
Hello? I'm looking for the queen bees.
Come in.
Okay. I was led here by one of your workers. They were very nice.
You get to the three of you get to the end. You can hear just a very faint noise, just kind of echo down the hallways ahead of you. You turn the corner and you open into this kind of big antechamber, and there are a bunch of gigantic bees flying around, and in front of you is this absolutely enormous bee, huge wings, who's just sitting there, and her big tail behind her. You see just kind of like, you watch as this little just kind of thing pops off, kind of like undulates, and then pops something into like a little, not even little, the good size hexagonal crevice, and then kind of slowly moves around. You see a bee come down and kind of like dance, and like they bump into each other. What can I do for you? Well, even while this is going on.
Okay. You're magnificent.
Thank you. What do you wish?
Oh, I'm sorry. We are in need of some honey, and I would like to request some way to trade for that. I don't want to take any from you.
Weird faceted eyes look at you. About this time, you would all come around the corner into this large antechamber where you see this.
Do I still have all the bees like on me?
If you're still holding the bouquet, they still follow with you.
I did not drop it.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of you hear some light buzzing coming up from the tunnel that you came through, and you see this huge queen bee.
Mackenzie just got shivers.
Having babies. I don't know what you would have to trade.
Is there anything maybe bothering you nearby that we could take care of, or something to that effect? Or is there something
you would fight for me?
It would depend on what you're asking us to fight, but potentially.
Deeper into the woods are our sworn enemies, the wasps. I would be willing to give you some of our food, our honey for your trouble.
May I ask what they've done?
They kill my people.
I'll have to discuss this with my friends, but I'm very willing to deal with these wasps.
Very well. Are these your friends, or are they
No,
a treat?
they're my friends.
Welcome, Big Cow's friend.
Understands her?
She would probably turn and say something to you, and you would hear bzz, 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 bzz. You would hear what she says, but
She's welcoming you.
I'm assuming she's, like, would Aster assume she's the queen?
oh yeah, like
Okay.
she is significantly larger than all the rest.
Covered in bees with my bouquet. Just curtsy and hold out the bouquet to her.
Thank you, and she you hear thank you, and she makes a zzz, and the bees that are around you just kind of they coalesce into a swarm and just carry the bouquet to her.
She said thank you.
Tell her you're welcome.
I will convey that.
If you bring back the head of their queen, I will give you the honey you seek.
Could I lightly retcon and incite her statement previously of her saying,
Yes, you can insight.
blue.
Don't fail him, Blue.
Don't fail me. Find out.
Shep in chat says gang wars amongst bees.
15.
She, not having conversed with a ton of bees, especially of this size in your life, you
What?
are. She doesn't seem to be lying, but you're not positive if you totally understand the dynamic between them. There may be something that you're missing.
Okay. Turn to you guys. She will gladly give us some honey if we help her out.
With?
There are wasps a little deeper in the forest that have been killing her people.
But
Bee wars?
Something like that, I guess.
We are being hired by bees as mercenaries and paid with honey.
Yeah,
Huh.
isn't this great?
You know what? Sure.
is
We'll do that.
are they the kind with the dangly legs?
I will ask that question.
I don't even know what that means.
You know how usually bees kind of float around
The
like
fucking worst hornets you could ever come into with
fat
their fucking
fluff boys
dangly
like that?
legs.
but wasps kind of like angle like that and their legs kind of like dangle down as
Oh,
they fly around.
Yeah, no, that would be accurate, yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah, they're very dangly.
Oh, I hate those.
Well, if you hate them, then we can just kill them, and then we also get honey and help out a friendly bee queen.
I mean, we don't even know how much honey he needs. Maybe what we have is enough.
See, I said that before, but
What is your answer, friend?
We'll do it.
Okay. And you hear her call one of her guards, show them the way, and actually shows you a different way out.
Is it one of the big boys?
Yeah. They are probably about like 3 feet tall.
Are we following this royal guard?
Do these
Yeah.
look like
Okay.
3-foot tall bumblebees?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with the bumblebees. Love those fat fuzzy boys.
Yeah.
Not
What?
Or honeybees.
same-ish things. I'm okay with that. Dangly legs, I'm not okay with.
Why does it feel like we're about to be executed by a bunch of bees?
Everybody keeps saying the word bee when you have the opportunity to say bee, and you're not taking it.
I don't understand what the difference is.
Because bees?
Yes, we're
Bees?
talking about bees.
Ah.
Also,
Anyway.
I've been trying to come up with a pun for Bloods versus Crips,
Oh my god.
and all I got was Buzz versus something. I can't figure out the second half.
What if wasp hiss? Buzz versus hiss.
Or maybe we just don't touch on that
Buzz
subject
versus-
at all.
That's fair.
Versus
Okay. So
wasps or dicks.
you're led back out into woods.
Oh,
What were you gonna say?
how far away are they?
Just probably about a quarter mile.
Yeah, as we're walking out, I'm gonna turn to you and like. I told her we'd do it, even though we didn't fully agree to it. I'm sorry.
You what?
What?
Wait, we actually.
Let's go kill some bees.
Wasps. Don't kill any of the bees.
Wasps are 10 times worse.
Yeah, that's why I don't
Large
exactly feel like
Insects?
No. Okay.
Let's go
okay,
kill
okay,
something
okay,
already.
Okay.
Nadia, it'll be okay.
No, it won't be okay.
No, it'll be fine.
It's gonna be awful.
It's gonna be fine.
Wasps the size of people?
I know, it sounds awful, and if you keep saying it, I'm gonna get the heebie-jeebies, and I'd rather
Well,
not.
you should have the
I
heebie-jeebies
do.
because this is very heebie-jeebie inducive.
I'm trying to hold it back right now.
Giant wasps.
To the both of you.
I should have asked Velarn if that much was enough.
Bigger.
Can I like look closer at that?
No.
We left out a different cave.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. So I was like.
Some Alice in Wonderland shit.
I was like. Honey, I can't.
Honey, I shrunk the party.
Can I go inspect one of the trees?
Yeah.
One of the trees.
Yeah, give me a nature check. Or kind of veers off toward the path a little bit toward the tree.
Is it more than just the trees? Is it kind of a common theme?
What do you mean?
Everything seems a little more giant.
Give me a perception roll.
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
That is a 25.
It's a 25. Yeah, it looks. Something is. The trees are bigger. Some of the plants around are bigger. You catch off in the distance, which at first you thought it was like some weird trick of the light, because you're positive now you saw like a 2.5 foot tall squirrel like hop between branches. Yes.
Team.
Yeah.
There's some big ass shit out here.
Yeah, like wasps.
I mean everything.
What do you mean?
Everything's bigger. Everything's bigger. So, little things that you think would not be a normal threat may be a threat now. Head on a swivel.
But we just go back.
No, we need honey. We need honey so bad.
We do.
I mean, yeah, we need it. It said, Velarn said we need it to find the brother.
Be mercenaries we are. Away! Where are we going?
What?
Maul, if you
What?
don't,
What is this?
if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. That's how you do it, guys.
I'm here. I'm letting
Yes.
you know that things are bigger here.
Are you still walking as you do this?
Yeah, I mean, if he's leading the way,
Okay.
yeah.
You,
As we get a little closer to what he described, I'll slow us down and
Okay.
kind of.
You,
Should be quieter. Sorry, we should be quieter.
You mean be quieter? I'll stop.
I'm gonna leave you here.
I'm not afraid. I have a gun.
I won't.
Nadia, it's okay.
the sound kind of seems to increase a little bit, and up above you start to see movement in the distance. It's a little ways off.
So stealth rolls?
If you're gonna try to be stealthy,
Can I?
you hear a buzzing coming towards you.
Can I? 30 feet away from us, center thaumaturgy to rumble the ground a bit and hopefully make the underbrush like rustle, like there's something away from us.
Yeah. You all kind of start to hunker down. Oh, you're still gonna kind of duck away, right? As
Yeah,
it's
I'm
coming
stuck.
towards- Okay.
Kind of stuck.
Would you roll?
26.
Jesus.
14, I think. I'm going to, as we're like hunkering down, I'm gonna like grab your hand to try and calm you down.
Also 14.
14. Okay. You're able to duck. Maul vanishes, and then Aster makes a gesture, and they seem to kind of divert off course. So the three of you are standing around. Maul is nowhere to be seen.
I rolled a 14 on stealth.
Okay. Yeah, you can all basically, the three of you can see each other. Nobody knows where the fuck Maul is. You know where they are.
Do I realize they don't know where I am?
Yes, because they're like talking like this, and you're behind them.
I just gave Nadia patches to help calm her down.
Sorry.
Okay.
Nadia, it's gonna be okay, I promise.
I'm gonna look into some patches.
What do you say? What do you say?
Hi. Are you okay? You're shaking.
I have no idea what you're saying, but you're adorable.
You said you're gonna do great.
Fine.
Can we see
Wait,
what was
You
buzzing?
Yes, you would have seen it kind of go off, and it's a 4.5 foot tall hornet. There was two of them that went off.
I'm gonna just do thaumaturgy again, just one more time, just to kind of make it seem like it's moving,
Okay. Yeah. So.
but still as far away as I can do it.
Okay.
keep moving.
Okay. So you make your way a little bit farther, and then you see what looks to be this bulbous kind of hive coming up from the ground. You see a bunch of like swarms of small wasps flying around it outside. You see 3 different openings. The one right in front of you has one of the large wasps just kind of hanging around it. The other 2 on the sides have look to be unguarded.
All of my spells are useless against flying creatures. No. I mean, yes, but no. Can you get a little closer live? What's up?
Yeah. They're moving about. You actually see two fly in from the backside, and they have some sort of other bug they're holding between them, and they fly down inside.
Was it B? Did they have a B?
You couldn't tell.
Does anyone have anything that explodes?
If I insult someone bad enough, it briefly stinks.
Do they have to be able to understand you?
Probably, yeah.
That might not work.
Well,
Do you think it would work if I translated what you're saying?
no, I don't think so.
Damn.
Okay.
Wait, it
You
doesn't need to
hear,
understand me.
You hear a series of like clicks and buzzes. Balrek, it comes off as, we didn't find anything. What should we do? Circle the hive. Ensure the queen is safe. And then you hear them kind of buzz off.
Buzz off.
Buzz off.
Did not even mean to do that.
Give yourself inspiration.
I did.
Please
Hey.
don't. Please
Oh,
don't
no.
ever use it.
Hey, we're really outnumbered, and they're huge, and they can fly. So maybe not.
We can do this. What do you think we should? Maul? Maul?
Balrek starts looking. You can tell he's definitely looking for you at this point.
Even he's left us.
Out of all the books I read, have I ever read in history or a story about like spies and infiltration?
Ooh, that's fun. Give me a history roll.
Okay.
We've read the rose-covered dagger.
History?
Yes.
13.
13. You remember reading this one swashbuckling story where a hero slid through a cave fighting enemies, and just a cave like this, and they just jumped in from multiple sides, and they all slid down and just rushed them and attacked at once, and they were sliding on walls and very high flying action.
Okay. What if we all just go in at the same time, guns blazing? Except I'm the only one with a gun.
Okay.
Or maybe we try to get the queen out.
I don't think there's any reason she'd come out.
What if we said we were here on behalf of...
As an orchard, for somebody who hung out in an orchard,
Yeah.
smoking them out sometimes works.
Okay. Okay. Does anybody have matches?
How far away are we?
About 40 feet.
Flint and tinder, anything.
I have a
Can I
candle.
sort of like where I'm hiding, just toss my tinderbox?
Yeah, from behind, just from underneath your legs, a tinderbox just kind of like slides.
Oh, okay. Can I hunker down? I have a tiny burlap sack with the last few fruits that I have. Can I take 1 or 2 bullets and open them up and try to like sprinkle the gunpowder in there?
Yeah, give me a dex roll with your proficiency. Because you're going to be basically you're going to use your Tinker's tools to basically pry off the top of the bullet.
Dex roll with proficiency.
Yeah.
Would I know you have a limited amount of those? Have you ever said that? I don't recall.
No. Dex roll with
Can I look
proficiency.
around for any like stragglers or like solo patrols?
Yeah, give me you with how you've been looking around. Yeah, you're able to. There's a couple that are spaced out at a little bit of a distance. Are you looking to get close to one?
Yeah, whatever one seems like the most separated,
Okay, yeah, there's one about 20 feet away from you.
and it's pretty far from everything else.
Yeah, it's like 20 feet this way from you, so it's gonna put you like 70 or 80 feet away from the entrance. So you're gonna be almost twice as far away from the entrance as everybody else is.
That would be a total of 10.
Of 10.
Yeah.
You.
I only roll well when it doesn't matter.
You're able to go through. You script of you get close at one point where you go to pop it open, and there's like just before it opens, there's like the slightest spark, and you're like, pop it open. We're able to sprinkle it down.
Tie back up the burlap sack.
Okay. Are you heading off towards it?
I'm keeping an eye on it for now.
Okay.
Or Nadia, you're sneaky rat. Okay, Maul.
Right behind you.
Jesus Christ. Wait, he doesn't exist in this world. By the gods.
Merlin's beard. Dolora.
I'm gonna give you the tinderbox, even though you tossed it at me. Burlap is flammable. Is flammable. There's gunpowder in here.
How much gunpowder?
2 bullets worth. It's not a lot, but it'll do something.
You won't need that. If you get it close, you can magically light it.
Okay.
We'll need the tinderbox?
No.
Okay.
Stage whisper. Do you think you can sneak us up to there and then Bowler can light it?
How far away can you light it?
I have to get to the edge of the jungle, but
How far away? What I'm asking, how close do I have to get?
Preferably on top of it for the bag.
I'm assuming I'd have to go out into the clearing some to get 30 feet.
30
If
feet.
he puts it on top of it, pretty much.
Yeah, you're gonna be like right at the edge.
What are you guys putting on top of what?
My plan is to get the sack with the gunpowder, get it on top of the mounds that they have, or at least one of them.
Top of the mounds?
Just like near it, so when it lats and has a tiny explosion, it'll smoke out.
That usually requires the smoke to be inside.
So then drop it in the hole.
That's what I mean by how close I need to get.
Then that.
What? How's your aim?
Yeah, I thought about it. I could strap it to a knife, toss it in, but how close do you need to be?
We could make a wick.
I can get the entrance from here. If you toss it, I can try and get it right before it goes in.
I could also, even though it makes noise,
If we
try
can
to
make
shoot.
a wick, we can light it beforehand.
I'm gonna take out my candle and just remove the string from the inside.
Sure.
Okay.
Would I have any wick experience from possibly a cannon?
I mean, you've probably put one in before. You could give me Dex. Just give me Dex.
Dex?
Yeah. Being able to get it set up in a spot.
22.
Okay. You kind of pop it in there. You kind of poke a hole through it. Use some like the fruit to kind of tie a knot in there. I think you got it.
Tie it to a knife. One of my specifically for throwing knives.
You would probably have an easier time just throwing. It's heavy enough.
Is it heavy enough?
Yeah, it's got some because you left fruit in it,
There's
right?
like an apple and 2 pears or vice
Yeah,
versa.
so it's got some weight to it.
Okay. How far away from the entrance are we?
You would be about 30 feet. Like this is gonna be like if you're gonna have to get right to the edge and throw it right from the edge.
Okay.
If something comes after you, I can shoot it.
Aster,
That's very loud.
Could you do that momentarily, that distraction thing a little further away and maybe clear out the guards?
Okay.
What if she does it right at the entrance and then we explode that on top of a bunch of them?
I have to go to the entrance.
How do you have to just throw it?
Yeah, I have to go to the entrance to throw it inside.
I think
Just throw it from here.
it's not for damage but for smoke. It's to get the
That's
queen.
not that small of a distance.
Alright.
I've seen you throw things.
Sure. We need this inside.
It's either inside, which would smoke the queen out, which was my original plan, and it does a little
It
bit of
does look
damage.
like it goes down to it. It's not like a straight. So there's gonna be. So if you get it in, it will. It looks like it'll make its way in more.
Either we smoke the queen out, or we get rid of a few of them, or try to.
Here's the thing. We have no idea how much smoke this is gonna make.
Then we get
But-
rid of a few of them.
That's not enough gunpowder to kill
Could
one.
I see it?
What's up?
Could I see it?
No. Why?
Vic, are you about to do something dumb?
Guys, we have to do it.
Light the wick, Bart. Light the fucking wick.
I'm gonna use Druidcraft to light the wick.
Okay. As you light it, you notice that like the guard's attention has been like.
Thaumaturgy
Okay.
off to the side, so they like look away from
As
where we
soon
are.
as it's lit,
Right.
I'm sprinting towards the entrance.
Oh, you're gonna run it up?
Yes.
When are you planning on letting go of it?
As soon as I can like see the inside and I feel like I can throw it a good distance
Okay,
in.
so you're gonna be like halfway across this clearing. So you're gonna be like 15 feet in the open when you've got a clear shot where you can see well in there.
And then I can easily run back. I have 40 feet now, so.
Okay. So.
But I won't run back exactly where I came from. I'll run at a diagonal
At a
away
diagonal?
from them.
Okay. So you throw it. The wasp sees it go past its head. It turns towards you, and then there is a fairly large explosion. Oh, not a fairly. There's a little bit of explosion. Smoke starts coming out. That wasp looks like it got hit by something. It kind of staggers a bit, and you hear, "We're under attack!" And
I don't, but.
that's fair. Yeah, I guess you would hear.
Upon hearing that, if you'll let me, I'm gonna put Shillelagh on.
Okay, yep. If you guys want to give me initiative.
This is exactly what I didn't want to do.
You alright? No?
No.
No. I don't think I am. I'm sorry, it was all I could come up with. She's smart, but she's not that smart. She just does what she can with what she knows.
Alright. So 25 to 20?
Fucking Christ. Nothing.
20 to 15.
Oh no!
Right.
No.
15 to 10.
12.
14.
11.
All right, so 14, 12. And then what did you get, Bauer?
Am I the fist?
5.
Got a 5. What's your dexterity modifier?
It's +3.
So.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I picked them up in the right order, but I put them down in the wrong order. All right, so. Oh, yeah.
Wait a second.
Bees.
Let's get
These
the-
are familiar.
Those are wasp swarms.
Familiar boys.
I'm
Swarms.
so glad they're
Swarms.
being used again.
I thought that would make you happy. Do you have anything dry erase over here? Ah, can I borrow this thing?
These
There's
were
an
used
entrance
in the
here.
first game we've ever played
Smoky.
together, Nick.
What?
Entrance there. And an
These were
entrance there.
used in the
That
first
was the
game
center
we ever
ones with
played
smoke.
together.
Yeah,
When? Okay.
Technically, we didn't play together for that game.
and it's kind of a gross
We
smell.
ever participated in.
All right, so
What?
is this about where everybody was?
I'm aware. I'm waiting a second.
Were you all kind of clustered as such?
Maul, was Maul able to get back to us?
Yes.
Okay.
So Maul's back with you, but
I
you
would
didn't.
be a little off to the side. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, so actually, you guys would all probably be about here, just so that we're making sure we've got about distance, because you really weren't that far away.
Oh no. Who
And
is she?
16.
No.
This big stinger just sweeps in towards you, and you're just kind of able to dip out of the way. You're up.
Oh, okay. Harpoon it is. $16.
That is gonna hit.
12.
Your copper dice aren't rolling well for me.
They never do. I'm sorry for buying you.
You put a pretty nasty stab into this wasp.
Okay, and then I will
Okay.
bring out the fist. Ah! Ooh. That is 23.
23.
shit.
That is definitely going to hit.
Ooh, max damage. That's a 9.
You kill a giant wasp.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Aster, you see two very agitated swarms of wasps. Look like they're kind of coalescing.
Bullet's not much use against a swarm, is it?
You've probably never seen your father shoot at a swarm of bees, but
I'm gonna pull back the hammer, aim, and just wait for the queen appear, and I'm gonna hold my action
Okay.
to shoot. Or at least like another big wasp.
Waiting for them big boars.
okay. Nadia.
The
Okay, so oh boy. Am I within 60 feet?
You should be, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You need to take about a step forward.
Okay, I'll take a step forward and peek my head out of whatever rock I'm hiding behind and be like, "You'll never be anything impressive," and I'll like duck back in vicious mockery.
that was a good one.
What does it beat?
Wisdom 15.
They are going to succeed.
Oh no!
You could have said, what does he beat? You didn't.
Do they take any damage?
No.
No. They seem unbothered by your quips.
Unbeathered.
They
I'm
form
either.
a middle finger.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Alright, my druid friend.
Well, I'm gonna turn to Maul and be like, I believe in you. Bardic inspiration.
I deny it.
Okay.
Is that what it says?
I am going to summon a gorilla spirit,
Yes.
which grants me and my allies its endurance. Everyone within 30 feet of it, which I believe everyone is, gains temporary hit points, which equals 7. Everyone gets 7 temp HP.
Hell yeah.
And you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws while you're within 30 feet of it.
What?
Okay.
Sweet.
And you get
The temporary hit points, do those go away when you leave range?
think yes. Yes. Or no, sorry, they don't.
Oh,
You get them.
What,
if
you get them
cast
when it spawns.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah.
thank God.
So yeah, you'll just see like a big old gorilla with a little baby gorilla on its shoulders come into range.
How do you have so many cute animals at your disposal?
I'm a druid. That's it.
What's the duration on that? Is that a
It's a minute.
It's a minute. When you cast that, you have this weird feeling that it's gonna last a bit longer.
What?
Like when you see Balric cast out this, you saw his capybara. This is probably about, compared to what it should be animal size, it's about 15 to 20% bigger than you expected it to be.
Could I assume it's gonna last 15 to 20% longer?
You could assume that it would last about double the time.
I don't like that. 'Cause that might mean we're gonna need it.
Okay.
Especially the music he had me line up. Hold on. Bonus action.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot that was your bonus.
How dare you, sir?
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to take the dodge action,
Okay.
which I will just flavor as him like getting behind his shield a little more, getting ready for blows coming in.
Okay. So these are gonna move up into your square.
Bees. Bees.
And that is a 19.
Is that a disadvantage?
Short.
Oh, it's a disadvantage. No, that is not a disadvantage.
Ooh.
11.
That is not going to hit.
Okay. And then what is this? Please don't get as far.
19. That's a 22.
6. 2,
So cute.
3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6. And they will be in your square. And you will see.
Wow, they can occupy the same square.
They can't. You'll see another one come out from this hole.
Ah, tits.
And then it goes around, and and you see this bad boy emerge.
Hey.
May I shoot at it, please?
Yes, you may.
Fuck yeah. Right.
Is that
Big
just
money, no
another
whammies.
big guard village?
It's another big one. Yeah, you're.
Oh, tits.
Ding.
Sorry. Alright. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if I got a natural 20?
Oh,
Wouldn't it
where's
be
the roll?
nice if you rolled a
I got
20?
a non-natural 20.
That's going to hit.
Sweet.
It's not
Sweet.
natural, but it's still a 20.
I always forget what a D10 is. I don't know why.
It's not commonly used die.
Come on, max damage. Ah. Fuck. 6 points of gun damage.
Good.
Aster's gun.
I think that's piercing maybe.
No, it's gun damage.
Gun damage. Okay.
Are
You.
they resistant to gun damage?
This large one does not seem like it. It seems like
Oh,
it
that's
took a pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
No, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that was your reaction.
No, that was me saving my.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I do. I don't move or anything.
Then I see another one come out this side, but he doesn't get as far.
Excuse me, sir.
Same thing.
And Maul.
I guess I'm gonna fight the bees that are on me.
Punch the bees.
Okay.
I have a. Can I use the spears slashing? Is that a thing or no? Doesn't say.
Is it
You can just start jabbing at him.
Well, I mean like swinging around. Because I don't want to try to like individually poke.
Yeah. No.
bees.
Yeah. I imagine you can.
Poke every single bee.
So I'll,
Just poking all their wings off.
Oh.
If
With
only.
the fish still on the end of it.
Oof. That's a 10.
That's a 10. That is not gonna hit you. Just kind of. There.
I'm going for punching a bee.
Okay.
It's a wasp.
It's too late. I already forgot.
I'm just letting you. I'm reminding you.
Thank you. I forgot what I was doing now.
Punching him.
23.
23. Yes, that will hit.
I will punch the
Bees.
bees. That is 7 damage.
Okay. You whack the shit out of a bunch of bees.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Aster.
Oh, it's me.
It is.
I would like to shoot the big bee
Okay.
yet again. Sorry, the hornet. Right, Copper, don't do this to me. And by don't do this to me, just good rolls. Good rolls. A non-natural 20 again.
Just cranking it at these bees. Oh, hornets.
Fuck hornets! Alright.
Maybe don't.
Yeah. Maybe that's why you don't like them.
I hate their dangly legs. Screw.
Like the roller coaster.
10 points of gun damage.
That is that wasp is barely holding on.
I'm not wasting an action surge on it. It's barely. No.
Do that. Yeah, these guys are assholes. You're not looking great. Maybe you should give up.
Protect the queen. Get her away.
For the queen.
Okay. Nadia?
Hey! Okay, if I position myself between these two swarms of bees, would I be in a 15-foot cube?
Of both?
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, I'd say you can get within. Oh, sorry. You can get within 15 feet of them.
okay, but
I'm
not
just talking to
with
them, like.
not with everyone else. I just want the bees in this cube.
They're occupying our squares.
The bees are literally in the same square as us.
Find a duck.
Just be yourself, dude.
Let's run screaming for the hills.
Don't be yourself, dude.
Okay, so I'm going to then. I am going to turn to Big Boy, who looks pretty hurt, and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. That is a Wisdom 15 save.
Jesus. Nope.
Okay.
Hell damn.
That is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 points of psychic damage, and it has to immediately use its reaction.
Was it this one or this one?
Big Boy.
Big boy?
Yeah.
You, as it's saying, protect the queen, its head just explodes.
So like the rest of this doesn't
Goo
matter.
everywhere.
Wasp guts.
Tried to warn him.
Okay. Anything else, Nadia?
And I'm gonna turn around to Aster. I don't have anything to say. I just love you. Okay, bye. Bardic inspiration.
Okay, I love you too.
Velarn?
Tremor's not going to do anything. Heck.
That's the real heck we got there.
I am going to. That got used. That should be checked off. Apologies, I should know what I'm doing right now. I am going to swing on the bees.
Okay.
Use your can of Raid.
Oh yeah, I'd like to use my can of Raid.
You die.
It's
Oh shit.
Cool.
It's canon. Now.
You've been letting me down. You're going in there.
What did you
Not
roll?
now.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. Probably not
Oh,
going to get you where you need
this
to be.
is
You're just kind of flailing about.
Man, why do I have to hit with hammering horns? To use hammering horns?
Oh, yeah.
Booger. I got nothing else.
Okay.
I cast Shillelagh again.
Alright. So everybody's going to get attacked by a swarm of bees. We'll go Balric. Nope. 7 for you.
Some damage?
No.
Oh, okay.
And that is a 22 to hit you, Nadia.
I don't let it happen.
You are going to take a total of 8 piercing damage as a bunch of wasps just start zapping you.
Did you add your 10? Okay, you did.
I don't know if D&D Beyond does it right, but yeah, you lose all the temp HP before you take any damage.
Yeah.
And... Alright, so
Big boy.
with that comes out one last, much larger wasp out of here that is surrounded by 2 swarms.
Guys, I think that's the queen.
And she says, "That's perfect that you say that." She just looks towards you and you just hear, "Die!"
Oh,
No.
fire the bee cannon.
Will a 16 hit you?
16 will just barely hit me.
A line of bees just comes at,
God.
of wasps just comes at you.
No.
Bee
Unsubscribe.
How about they don't actually? Doesn't happen.
You're going to take 10 piercing damage.
Does it lose a charge of bees?
Oh, wait.
It looks like there's maybe less bees around there. Or wasp. That ability is actually called Wasp Out. And this bad boy's gonna come up.
No.
I'm not gonna be able to hit you, but he's gonna move up on you.
Hey.
And that will be their turns. So, Maul.
Okay. Gonna try to get rid of this swarm again still.
Okay.
Ooh, that is a 24.
20. Yes, you hit the shit out of a swarm.
Yes. That is max damage. That is 13.
This swarm is gone.
Hell yeah.
I'll like swipe through them and then like I don't know, try to kick the bee from the bottom. Maybe he'll like
Ooh,
go
nice.
off course.
Okay. Are you trying to do like a shove type action?
I don't think I can because technically my second attack is a bonus action, so it's not really I think I need an action to shove.
It's martial arts is a specific thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just an unarmed strike. Yeah.
Flavored like that.
16.
Hits.
Fuck yes.
And him.
I'm not gonna kill this one in one
Make
hit.
him wish he was never born.
That is not true. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Make him wish he was never born.
Aster.
Now I will leave Earth for no reason.
Big brain and winning.
Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna go for the queen.
Okay.
Use gun.
Yeah.
I cast gun.
I have a gun.
All right. You do.
Please do God. Non-natural 20.
You hit.
Wow.
Right. I need a good D10. I need a good D10.
Calling an emergency meeting.
What?
I want a natural 20.
That's sus.
As
I've
you
seen all of them.
as you're firing, you see the wasp kind of coalescing, so you're having your damage.
Being forced.
Fuck off. 4 gun damage.
Okay. You see one of the hives just kind of move in front, and it looks like the swarm takes the brunt of that bullet.
Bitch
He's got that action surge.
No, I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
The decisions with action surge.
Right.
I want to use it so bad.
Nadia.
Do it.
She's dissonant whispers.
I'd rather save it for just.
She's just gonna like
On the queen.
yeah, staring her down.
What?
Okay.
Wisdom 15.
Cool.
Not with that total of a 7.
Make her wish she was never beard.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 psychic damage, and she has to use her reaction to move as far away as her speed allows from me.
Given the last shot, she does not have a reaction to use.
Well, okay.
Jeez.
It's okay. And then,
We need a killer in this fight.
You do get to roll the damage though. How much?
Oh yeah, it was 9.
9. Okay.
Balric,
Yeah.
be your best self.
I mean, I'm trying to do that constantly, but
You're doing
thank
great,
you.
Balric.
Bardic inspiration.
Okay. Balric. D6.
The universe heard me say I want a natural 20. And then it's like, nah.
We took 2 Balric.
It's safe. I'm gonna use the dodge action. And just get up in her face and try and make her focus on me.
Okay. They are not going to hit you with a 10.
Hey! You're not majestic.
You smell of flesh.
I'm made of flesh. Fight me.
Yes!
Oh my god, that's gonna be my next shirt. I'm made of flesh. Fight me.
You're not. She's not the queen. You're the queen.
Okay.
Yes, queen.
Yes.
Are your can your totems be interacted with?
They are incorporeal.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
You're covered in bees.
I was covered in bees earlier.
All right,
Bitches.
Nadia.
Fine.
They are going to try to sting you. Oh, wasps.
Me?
8 to hit.
To hit? Ha! Nope.
There you go.
Dumb bees.
Big wasp on you.
No, thank you.
Please say that next time after I roll, so that way I don't roll a 2. All right, so that was denied because 6 does not hit you. All right. She is.
Take the dodge action. You can move wherever you want.
She's gonna attack you, Bauer.
What?
And
You did it.
you getting behind your shield is enough to glance off that first blow. And a 21 on the second hit.
No.
Positive note, the other die was a natural 20.
Don't like the amount of dice I heard you click.
Oh no.
That's going to be another 6 piercing.
Shoy.
I do that right.
Sorry, 8 piercing. 8 piercing.
I'm glad we had the 2 HP.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good
Good
play.
job, monkey.
Monka.
She's going to move away.
That's the wrong die.
Nope, it's not.
Didn't you use
Using
your...
my
Bardic.
version.
Oh, I thought you picked up your
I did pick up my coin. I'm debating it right now.
Ah, okay.
Fuck it. That is a 24 to hit.
You definitely hit.
And I rolled 8 there. What's actually 26 to hit?
20, Jesus.
I used the wrong thing like an idiot. I probably wouldn't have used my DM, but it's too late. 7 damage, 7 bludgeoning damage.
You know, about one of the swarms.
Nice.
I thought we were tipping the queen already.
And Maul.
I'm gonna fight the big bee.
Okay. What you got?
No.
There we go.
18 natural 20s.
Get
That's
out.
23.
What was that?
23.
20, yes. 23 hits.
That is 11 damage.
He's looking rough.
Well, I want him to look dead. So here comes my fist. That is 19.
Yep.
That,
You keep missing.
don't say it. Shut up. That is 7 damage.
7 damage. So you jab with the harpoon, and then you just come in with the uppercut and just head off. You're holding the thorax here, and the head just pops off. You get jacked in the box.
Just surrounded by dead bees now.
And you're Icary-ish.
Alright,
Pronounced licorice.
the next closest...
Tastes about the same.
When they occupy a space, are they, like, on the person?
If you miss by...
Just punch me. It's fine.
You could still make an attack at them.
You were gonna tell me so much information and then you didn't. Alright, yeah, next closest bees, I will move up to them.
Okay.
You can punch Naughty. It's fine.
I don't have any punches left right now.
Okay. Aster.
Is she within 80 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay.
She's 70 feet away.
All right. I'm gonna shoot her with my gun.
Okay. Roll a universe lesson.
That's a misfire.
It's a misfire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My gun's broken.
So you can't currently use it at the moment.
No.
Okay. You hear a poof, and you're just like, there's like a popping noise, and like you feel it, the pop, but nothing, none of that kickback that was with it.
God. Shit. Okay. Is it an action to switch weapons?
You could draw something. If you already had drawn, you could draw something as part of your action. So I would let you drop this or stow this.
Okay. Stow the gun, take out Daddy's scimitar,
Okay.
and action surge the bees on me.
Okay.
I've never swung this sword before. Actually, hello? Sorry. I can't believe I fucking misfired.
How dare you roll dice?
Non-natural 20.
You slashing the shit out of bees.
Christ on a stick. 4 points of slashing damage, I think that is.
Okay. You slash away some of the bees. The swarm is slightly diminished, but they're still whipping around you a bit. They don't look none too happy with what you have done.
I'm not happy about it either. Alright.
You've got bees and now a maul next to you.
Yeah, I'm freaking out and I'm slicing at those
Actually,
bees.
sorry, can I move my full movement towards her?
Yes. Will a 17 hit you?
Yeah,
Okay.
30 feet.
That do too much. About there, yeah. Alright.
Just the damage.
10 piercing. Hey, you and your fighter with your fighter HP over there.
Oh yeah, boy, I'm beefy as fuck.
Now it's you, Nadia.
I'm going to take out my rapier and attack the bees. 11
Just gonna miss.
with dual weapon fighting. Could I get my dagger in on this action?
Yes, you can.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's gonna miss even worse. Nadia's obviously frantic at this point and is just like, you're not sure if she's trying to fight or conduct an orchestra. Could be both.
I ain't never seen an orchestra.
But that's fair. Uncultured swine. Velarn.
And with my full movement,
My
I'm gonna
culture
run
is the
towards
sea,
the
thank you.
bee queen. 30.
That is going to be a non-natural 20. So
Yeah.
they are gonna hit.
Can't be
Yeah.
I misfired.
What
You're
are
right,
you
Nick.
doing?
You stressy?
No? Wait for
8.
my turn.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. And...
I'm going to bonus action move my monkey.
Oh,
Okay.
What?
I'm going to walk up to her. I'm going to ask you a question. Why did you attack the bees?
They taste so good.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Wrong answer. I'm gonna wild shape into a giant frog.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
How big is a giant frog?
medium.
We have those.
We do have those. Could you second drawer down, top, frontmost one, second from the right?
It's the middle.
Oh, they're only medium size. Okay.
Froggy boy.
Froggy.
So does he technically get small?
This is the first time Balric has ever changed.
Give me a charisma save.
No. You got this.
Would be an 8.
An 8. You just feel this feeling of you're a frog. This is a wasp. You eat them. That is what you do. You are the hunter. It is the prey.
Ribbit.
Okay. Can you do any? Oh no, you
Nope, that is my full dealio.
Okay.
Action, bonus action. Movement. Everything's done.
Bees from all. That is a 21 to hit. God, I hate some of these dice. I gotta get rid of them. 4, 7.
7?
Yeah. Some of them are the ones where you read them on the bottom. And like half I read up top, half I read on the bottom, so I keep having to switch back and forth. You're getting beat.
Hello, bees.
13.
Damn it, Nadia.
Big girl. It's gonna be a 7 and a 23.
The 23 is gonna hit.
You got this. Bullfrogrick? Nope.
That is gonna be 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Frog. Oh, that's a good one.
What?
Balribbit.
Maul, you're up.
I was gonna say ball frog, like a bullfrog.
Ooh.
Better. That's pretty good.
I'm just gonna fight some more bees.
Punch him.
That is a 22.
Yes.
Eight damage.
There are not a whole lot of bees left in this swarm.
Okay. Well, here comes the slap. The slap. Non-natural 20.
Yes.
Bitch slap those bees.
7 more damage.
You just spin through and just rip the wings off the last 4 bees. You are unswarmed.
As fast as I can to the next set of enemies.
Okay. Aster? You're all
Oh, hey,
beat up.
Maul. Immediately run up to the queen bee.
Okay.
You people!
16?
Yeah, that hits.
Six, 9.
9 damage.
Yep.
Over on. Am I within melee of her?
You are not.
Ah, fuck me. Okay.
You can hit Balrek.
I'm gonna hit Balric.
Just an option. We're going to spice it up a little bit, sorry.
Okay. I'm going to first and foremost bonus action second wind to get some HP HP back. I get 5 whole points back. Wowee.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're not gonna. Yeah, just there you go. And then I'm gonna use my action to move and flank her.
Okay.
Because I saw she was trying to get away, and I'm gonna try to step in her way.
Clever girl.
And Raptor.
Barbara.
What?
Nadia.
Oh, well, first
No, I
I'm gonna
mixed
cut some
Bard
hair.
and Nadia.
I guess I'll run in
It's too
and
bad I don't have a gun
and
right now.
melee attack.
Okay, everybody's swarming the queen.
Yeah.
Molly, you're doing great punching those
rapier.
bees.
Yeah, well, that's not good. 9.
No.
Dagger. Ooh, 15?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, honey.
Just misses.
That's what we're here for, honey. That's what we're here for.
And I'll gently pat the bullfrog. You got this. Bardic inspiration.
Suspicious bardic inspiration.
Froggish inspiration.
Okay. That is you, Bauer.
How tall is this thing?
What do you mean?
How tall is it?
It's a large creature.
So, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet?
Say like 8 feet.
Oh, good. I'm gonna jump 10 feet in the air and bite at her head.
Okay.
We need that.
Oh, yeah, we do need that.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry. That would be a 17 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Okay. She's only gonna take 2 piercing damage.
Okay.
But she's grappled.
Oh, she is grappled.
Just straight up grappled.
Oh,
Okay.
you beautiful bastard.
So she is restrained until she escapes with a DC 11.
Okay. Is that's an action, I take it?
Yes.
Okay. Damn.
Through teeth. I'm just going. I'm currently clamped on her head.
Okay.
Icky.
The swarm is gonna move over and attack you. 15?
15 hits.
No, this one that's on her, I think, is.
Oh.
No. The swarm goes over there.
Okay. Everybody's just leaving you. You're doing great slapping those bees.
6.
Bee slapper.
8.
Bee slapper.
Bee slapper.
8 damage?
Yeah.
Get your bee slaps, eh?
And
Slap all your bees.
it's gonna be her. What is restraint give me? Speed is 0. Attack rolls are made advantage. Okay. So let's see if she can shake off a frog.
Roll 1.
That is an 18 on the die.
Fuck.
Get off me! With her action. She will use. No, that'll be it. Yeah, that's all she can do.
That'll be it.
So that brings up Maul.
I'm gonna fight more bees. Whee. Fight the bees.
Okay,
You're doing great, sweetie.
19.
that hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
I punched the bees. That's a 1.
A natural one? Give me another attack roll.
No.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
Give me unarmed, just your unarmed damage without your modifier.
Without the modifier, it's still
Yeah.
a crit though, right?
Yeah, it's still 2d4.
5 damage. Without the modifier?
Yeah. Bah! You just get backed.
You guys will see the frog like explode, and then I'll just be standing in place.
Ew.
I'm just so covered with bees.
Give me
And
another.
frog.
Give me another charisma save.
It's a 10.
Okay. You're able to kind of shake off the feeling, but you're probably feeling a bit more miffed than you feel like you normally would at mall right now.
At mall.
At mall. People shouldn't hit you.
Would he know it was me? I was behind him.
I imagine when he comes back, yeah, like as he pops back up, because like the frog would have a harder time, but he's also fairly perceptive too.
What is your problem?
Eric yelled. All right, Aster.
Here we go. It's your turn.
Do I have advantage since I'm flanking her?
Yes.
Don't care. Alright. This is it. I'm gonna swipe at her with my daddy's sword.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
Slashy slash slash.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. 3d6. 9 points of slashing damage.
You are. She's looking rough.
Good. That's all I do.
Nadia.
I will attack with my pointy pieces.
Okay.
It's not working.
Hit him with the old shot.
No.
Okay.
Second one is 18 to hit.
You are going to hit.
That's my daggers. That's like these little boys right here. Oh no. That's 5.
Okay. She is just about out.
I lied. 3.
She's slightly less almost out. Balric, you're up.
She looked like on her last legs.
Yeah. One of her wings is torn, bobbing a little bit.
I'm gonna drop my quarterstaff, pull out the dagger Maul gave me. Here you go. You gave me a random dagger. Like everyone else has one. You should have one too.
That was the bone dagger that had the snake.
No, give me one too. Fuck it, I'll use the bone dagger. I don't care.
Bone dagger with the
You
snake.
were gonna give me the bone dagger, and I said, "Do you have
Oh,
one?"
yep, you're right.
Okay. So
Get a
you
bone
pull out
dagger.
the bone dagger.
I'm gonna bonus action cast Ensnaring Strike. And
Okay.
I'll just kind of look her dead in the eyes and go, "The Queen Bee sends her regards,"
Oh my
and
God.
stab into it.
Roll at advantage.
Okay. That voice was a little too edgy. Ooh, that is a 20.
Tell Cersei it was me.
24 to hit.
24 to hit.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
She has to make a strength save. She has advantage on it
Why?
because she's large.
Oh, okay.
be a 14.
No,
Okay.
Was that with advantage?
basically.
I'm going to take 8 piercing damage total.
8 piercing damage. Okay. So
And vines start crawling up around her.
you see Balric. That same wispy language says something to her, and then jabs a dagger into her, and it almost looks like the vines on his arms move as it just a burst of vines kind of erupt from where the blast is, and you just see them burst out through her and just kind of wrap her, and her dead husk lays there completely covered in vines, and they slowly start to kind of swim around her. You can see just the blood, or the ichor dripping down from her as these vines just start tearing through her.
Ah, wait, save the head, save the head!
Yeah, I'll kind of quickly move and cut off the head with the dagger.
Okay.
Don't let me.
Oh yeah, no, it'll come right off.
There's still 2 swarms of bees.
One of them might have been part of the queen's thing. I don't know if you're.
Yeah,
counting.
she those have been killed with her. The other ones, as they kind of try to disperse out from there, and it honestly looks like vines just kind of whip out and just kind of catch them out of the air, and they just, the last of them drop to the ground, and you just see the corpse of the queen just kind of pulled down almost to the ground, and there's just now a mound of vines and like crushed ichor sitting right there.
Anybody see any more bees?
No,
Hey, can we never do that again?
I'm
Why? It was easy.
totally fine with never doing that again.
Can we still see any part of the queen?
Within 30 seconds, no.
Okay.
Are there any more bees around?
No, it seems to just have gone incredibly still in the forest.
I will start walking back.
The other large bees. Could I cut off their stingers and take those?
Yeah, give me a survival roll.
13.
13. You're able to get 2 of them. So you're kind of, you would just move away immediately?
I'll take a quick look around. Am I still feeling heated, actually?
And then, no, but you do feel like this strange feeling of contentment, just kind of an unsettling contentment, just kind of settle in, and just then you feel it kind of dissipate, and you feel kind of back to regular Balric. Your arm is a little bit stiff.
Balric, are you okay?
Yeah. Who looks hurt?
Nadia?
Yeah, I'm at 9?
Yeah, Nadia's looking. There's just like little bumps in just spots where she's probably been stung like half a dozen times, if not more.
I'm gonna walk up to Nadia and immediately cure wounds. So we're gonna get healed for 6.
Thanks, Barnett.
Goes from a puffy face smile to a mostly normal face smile.
And then I'll use my last spell slot to summon some good berries and start passing those out.
Okay.
Give 3 to you, 3 to you. Do you look hurt at all?
How much did they heal?
1.
Okay.
Wait, how much did I heal?
You healed 6, and then I give you 3 good berries. And I'll
So 9 total.
eat 4
Okay.
as I start to walk back.
Taste a little bitter. They still heal, but
Do they taste bitter to them too?
no. Are you kind of so you're cutting off stingers and stuff at the end?
Yeah.
So everybody kind of starts making their way out, and you're cracking that last stinger off, and you see a small sapling kind of creep up out of where the queen was. Grows to about 6 inches. Just like that, and just kind of stops.
Can I go over to it and like inspect it?
Looks to be some sort of. It looks like it's probably going to turn into a flower. It just kind of started to grow up, but it hasn't fully blossomed into anything. It's got that like early bud on it. It's got a very deep reddish, almost a purple color.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay. So, you all make your way back. You feel like you get a little bit lost at first, but you're able to kind of make your way to where the hive is. There's one of the large bumblebee guards outside,
Just hold up the wasp head.
and you just hear like he cheers just yes, and you almost hear it echo throughout the. Go in. Move out of the way. All sorts of bees are just kind of hanging about, and the queen's in there. You have done us a great service.
Kind of lightly toss the wasp head.
If ever you are in these lands again, you may call upon my aid.
Okay.
Bee comes down, and there's this weird kind of like waxy kind of like ball that has some looks to be honey, and it just kind of brings it down and just kind of plops it at your feet.
How big is it?
Yay big. It's probably like a half gallon of honey.
Oh, dang.
Oh my god.
Could I have lagged behind a little more? I actually wanted at least one of those big wasps' head too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You want me to nature roll too?
No, with what you got there, you were able to get ahead.
No. But when I show up late, I am absolutely covered in like wasp guts.
You fought well, friend. One of the bees says as you come in, since you're late.
So just.
Yeah. Bzz, 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 bzz.
Yeah, you too. Should go ahead.
Well, go, friends. If you need anything again, you may call upon this hive's queen.
Thank you so much. Grab it. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Make your way back out, and back into the lovely sunshine of Lake Rosada. And
You guys wanna like have lunch here or something?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
We just nice lakeside lunch.
Maybe have some of the fish that Maul caught earlier.
Oh, we can put some honey on it.
Ooh.
Kind of like a
Sure.
glazed barbecue.
I can do
Fish.
something with that.
Okay.
okay, so you sit down, decide you're gonna have a bit of lunch, rest for a little bit. Anything while you other than that while you're eating?
Would it count as a short rest if I try to repair the gun?
You can give it an attempt.
Okay.
I'm gonna go fully clothed still into the lake, completely submerged, because I want to try to get the ichor off.
Okay. You go and dunk yourself into the water. It's Tinkerer's tools.
Oh, okay. So I could have repaired it in battle. I guess no. If I rolled a natural one, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. But
Okay.
DC equal to 8 plus misfire score, which I am not proficient. It increases it by 1, so I have to beat an 11.
Okay.
And my tinker tools, do I have proficiency with them?
You may not yet.
I don't. Okay, so
Okay.
that's just a straight. Dex.
Is that what did it say what it says Tinkerer's tools? Yeah, it'd be Dex.
Yeah, it does. I don't have proficiency with them.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
Hey.
So you start sitting there and messing around with it. You submerge into the water. Are you doing anything, Nadia?
Probably just playing.
Playing? Okay.
I'd like to hum along with her playing as I fix the gun.
Okay. So, Maul, you kind of dive down into the water to get off all the ichor, and the water's remarkably refreshing. You just kind of feels like the days before things got quite what they are now, and you're swimming, and you catch a glint of a shadow that just, it looks familiar, and you kind of pull your head up out of the water, and you think you're gonna see an old friend, but it's just a memory that just kind of hangs there over a shadow of your battles and the things that you've dealt with over the years, and you take some time and reflect on that, and you think about the things you learned and the way that you fight, and you kind of have a bit of an epiphany and just a better understanding fighting these bees of just how the body moves and how it works, and taking the time to take apart those wasps. You almost feel a greater connection with that split between life and death. Aster, you're sitting there muddling with your gun, and you pop the round out that you realize got stuck in the barrel, and that would have been really, really bad. Flip it back, and when everything kind of clicks back and the barrel spins, things just start to click. The weight feels right in your hand, and you just kind of have that vibe that you figured out what was missing. And that's when Nadia's song just kind of hits everybody. It's there normally, and she's talented, but there's just something about the tune right now that just hits deeper. Just that you can feel that spark of magic just in the sounds that come from her voice, and you feel like you're on a good path. Together you can probably handle a fair amount, and being level 3 next session, you think that you'll have an even better chance to do that. And that's where we'll wrap it for tonight.
Yay! Should we roll hit points now?
If you would like to roll hit points now.
Okay. Also, does this count as a short rest if I repaired my gun?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell me the rules again, please, Dad.
You can either take the average roll, which is half your hit die plus 1 plus your con modifier, or you can roll your hit die, but we reroll ones here. There will be no ones on hit dice. Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Well, re-roll that.
I rolled a 1 on my Heelys. Now I have to actually roll.
You roll another 1? Roll it again. I said there are no 1s.
Don't look at me.
Well, my fate is sealed, so it's your turn now.
Why? What did you do?
I rolled a 2, so.
Aw, me too.
Hey.
Aw, twinsies. What'd you get?
7.
Nice.
Wait.
5.
5.
5.
Wait. Did I fuck up?
Alright.
No, I didn't.
Level 3.
Level 3.
Level 3, baby!
Baby! What a game.
Wasp Slayers.
What a game, what a session.
What a sesh.
What a wild ride.
Oh, that went all over the place. It truly did.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody so much for watching. We appreciate you guys for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed tonight's session. Follow our socials at Heretical Heroes on Twitter and YouTube. ! Discord to join our Discord server. Cameron streams video games tomorrow starting at 11 a.m. EST every single day in the week. Want to say thank you before I forget to Shepard, who gifted a sub to the community today. Thank you so much, Shep. Of course, we love you.
Thank you, Shep, you know.
Thank you,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Oh wait, that was a cheese dab. Hold on.
What?
Thank you, Shep.
Betrayal.
I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next week at the same time.
Take care. Fight fascism.
Be good.